Really, I had to turn you all the fucking way up. Excuse me. I've just started spamming my shit everywhere when I'm streaming. I said I just be spamming my shit everywhere when I be streaming.
Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side.
Anywhere. Okay, so A class, anywhere from 3 to 1900. You could potentially get the new com for free. Or you could potentially have to spend the full 1900 in terms of buying the 200 cube pack to guarantee to get her, A to S class. If you roll, you might get lucky. I remember somebody had posted the actual stats of what it would take to do it at one point. It's free to 1900. It's 100% luck. It's gambling. Let me see if I can find it.
Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side.
Oh my god, there's so many memes about Austria. What the fuck? I don't know. Australia, the worst country in Europe. Austria then turns into Australia. I don't fucking know what the fuck they're doing. Where? I remember seeing it somewhere, but I don't remember where. So, just to put this in perspective, you have a 1% chance of getting her every time you spend. 1%. Like I said, you could get her for free. You could potentially get her for 1,800. It's gambling. You get one free spin, and then after that it goes based off the cubes. I mean, if you've saved your cubes this whole event, you can spin it a couple more times and you might get it free, but chances are very low. Well, if you look at the fucking wheel and you get a free spin. If you haven't spinned it yet, you get a free spin. You could get her on your first spin. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, yes.
Hi, I'm glad you made it. Welcome to the Arc of War live stream hosted by Reginaldus Gaming. If you enjoy the content, show your support by signing up to the Patreon. Link in description. Bye bye now.
Okay, so I got the rough. Let's see. So yeah, okay, I got the very rough math. Okay, let me. God. Where are you? I'm gonna just send it straight to you. Send message.
Prepare yourselves, ladies. You're in for one hell of a show. If you're new to the channel, take this moment
There
to
you
like
go.
and subscribe so you can find other high-quality Ark of War videos just like this one. Now I take you to your host with the most, Reginaldus.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your host, Reginaldus Gaming here, back at you with another live stream. My apologies for the last week. Picked up a lot of overtime. Still got a few more days this week of overtime, so I kind of slowed down with the videos, but I have made more money. So hey, that's more.
Hey man, we chase that bag.
Yeah, got to get to the bag. So very understandable, but just know that I still will be winning first place this month. I think that's easy peasy. I'm in squeezy. Not much competition for me on this platform. But yeah, so it just is what it is, and especially and if this was not even rated off of just views, I think that just gives everybody a solid chance. But if this was rated off of pure quality, I think that no one else would ever win. But I digress. Let's just jump into what we got. The new commander. I was chatting with Rumi, and we were talking about like how much this new commander costs. And worst case scenario, after I win the contest first place, I pretty much can chat with 7P to ensure that every month when it comes to the releases, that the contest winner, whoever gets the highest rank, because so far last month no one was able to achieve the highest rank. I'll go ahead and put that on stream so everybody can see what I'm talking about as far as rank right here. Yeah. Notice here that this is the rank system. Astro Wolf got A, Edwin got A, Little Wise got A, Grinch got I'm sorry, Little Wise got S, Grinch got S. Matter of fact, let me zoom in on that. There you go. So this is what I'm saying. It was a whole rank that was not achieved. That was SP. That rank was not achieved last month. So I'll probably be the first to go ahead and crack that. Go ahead and show the boys how it's done. But let me stop, boosting myself here. But shout outs to all the creators holding the fort down. It's just a wonderful thing to see that we have so many creators in art. But currently we're talking about the new game updates. We're talking about the new commander. And Rumi, what was that breakdown that you had?
I sent it to you in DM, but I can explain it.
Okay.
So the basic math on it is, in order to clear the whole wheel, in order to guarantee you get her, because if you clear the whole wheel, you get her basically S class anyways.
Oh.
But you potentially, because again, this is a massive gamble wheel. So I've seen people who have gotten it literally on their first free spin and gotten her A class. But at the same time, it's a massive gamble. You could get it for free. You could get it for 300. You could get it for 600. The max that you would have to spend to guarantee getting her and getting her S class. This is the important part. Getting her S class is going to be $1,900. And that's if you bought like a shit ton of the cube packs. So it's 190 spins to guarantee the 9 Stellaria releases that you would need for S class. So you do 190 spins times 20 cubes, it's 3,800 cubes, and then you do 3,800 cubes divided by the 200 you get in the pack, and that's 19 packs, which is 1,900 before tax if you have taxes. So to guarantee her S class, if you're not lucky, it would cost up to 1,900. It won't cost more than that, but it could cost up to that.
Got you. Well, okay. We're gonna try to go ahead and release the new commander here today. I'm gonna try to get that done for you boys. It's
You're
just on
in
the
for
screen.
one hell of a
I don't
show.
have something
If
set
you're new to
up.
the channel, take this moment to like. You can find other high quality Ark of War
See my
videos just like this one. Now I
and
take you to your
log in.
host with the most.
Uh, well, welcome to the stream, X Sex Soul and Black Tiger. What's up with y'all boys?
You not much.
So, Sex Soul, I'm gonna ask you because I know you're an airship commander and damn good one at that. Have you gotten a new com?
No, I'm not getting her.
You're not getting her?
No, I have a very specific build in mind for her, and I don't have the gear for it, so I'm not getting her.
10
Yeah, it's she is the counter to Zest, but you gotta have a very specific build with very expensive gear. I mean, I just
Plus, I'm not spending even if I got, let's say, super lucky and got her S class in $300. Like, I'm not spending more money this event for her. I don't care enough.
no, and I highly encourage everyone that might be watching, don't spend on this event. They're gonna think it's good, and it's not. It's horrible.
Oh, it's well too late for that.
Well, okay, well, ignore him. He bought gear, but ignore him. Don't do it. It's not worth it. It's a
Who's
horrible
him?
event.
Who's him?
His soul did.
Oh,
Fucking traitor.
what did you get?
You already saw it.
Oh,
He posted it for
yeah, the Fumo Hall, right?
No.
Oh yeah. Yo,
Reggie!
niggas be so secretive, bro.
See, Philip, now you see what I'm talking about when I was telling everybody to shut the fuck up when I got mine. I was like, hey, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to hide this shit.
Oh my god, yeah, my bad, bro. It's just, dude, that shit just, when you do.
And then Reggie pulled it up on the goddamn fucking screen of his stream, and everyone just took screenshots of it. And I was like, you know what?
My bad. If I did that to you, Rumi, honestly, my bad, G.
You did! Because you were talking about my DS, and you're like, oh yeah, look, he's got Broken Fortress and Full. And I was like, Reggie, shut the fuck up!
Yeah, no, my bad, bro. Like, that's, yeah, I did not know. I did not know. All right, so, Sexo. So, after new com, it's just not worth it with the new, the things that are required.
I didn't say she was not
No,
worth it. She's not worth it for me.
Okay.
She's worth it. If you're a bender or you already have the
badass.
gear,
Don't get me, like, she's badass.
I'll do it, especially with Rebel AI.
But
Dude,
you need a very
amazing.
specific build,
Mm-hmm.
and you just need a very specific build. And we haven't even seen any of the new gear come out, right?
Yeah, that should be.
So that opens up a
year,
whole nother world of possibilities for her. But even with what's currently available, she's a badass little bitch.
Yeah, no, like.
Have you already seen the test ran? Is that why you're saying that, or are you just going based off?
I've seen a couple things.
Okay.
Listen. I'm not gonna ruin potential things, but I've seen it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Pretty impressive.
I'm not saying shit with GC playoffs, but she's pretty impressive. You'll see.
Yeah, no, like, and even like, honestly, she's not bad as a tank com. I would not go up against a black. She is not that kind of tank com. She's the tank com for other tank coms, I feel.
Yeah. No, but the thing is, we gotta understand this. We can't keep comparing tanks to black. Black is the tank killer. Like,
no. Let me specify. She doesn't do good.
She's also a tank killer. I'll put it like that.
Yeah, she's a tank killer. She doesn't do good against one slot bus, like, at all. She gets creamed really hard against one slot bus. So yeah, no, it's just.
Well, that's if you're if you're lining up like a traditional 1 against 1, she might do all right. But it depends on gear. It's all gear, tech, plug-in, gems. Everything matters. Just like for anyone else, talents are huge, especially with the new talents.
Yeah, no, and I mean, I don't like she's good, and I see her potentially being used a lot more. But I would not recommend her using her unless you're like Hyperspace 10. You have a shit ton of the Cayenne
I'm
troops.
sure she could be used below that. It's a matter of how much effectiveness are you going to get out of her? Is it worth the investment? If you're not Hyper 10, I don't think it's worth the investment of
No,
putting
it's not.
potentially almost $2,000 just to S-class her. This
No,
event.
it's not.
Yeah.
Well, and that's what I was saying. If you're not already Hyperspace 10, this comm isn't going to be worth it for you until you reach that point, and you want to unlock, Cyan troops. And you want to have the time rewind talent as well. That's going to help you out a lot. Leverage, you want to have those talents. So I mean, if you're not a big spender, this comm isn't going to be for you. I'm gonna
Yeah.
just put that out there.
And this is what Rumi was just talking about, leverage right here. And you were just saying the rewind glow.
Yeah, you want to heal her as often as possible.
The rewinding.
Yeah, which is why you want the Cayenne troops, because the Cyan troops, because they already have a natural heal, and then you add the rewinding glow on top of it, and it increases their heal even more.
Plus,
Especially
heal
with this
from
comm.
heal from her counterattack with Siphon.
Right, exactly. That's what I was about to go into. Is that this is why you want to Siphon for her, because of the fact that her skill increases the lifesteal with every activation of it. So you want Siphon on her for counterattack, so you're getting a shit ton of heals, which is the main reason she's good for. She's a tank killer, plain and simple. She will murk tanks. The only one that I've seen her struggle against is Orochi, and that's just because he has corrosive armor.
Dude, I've seen her fucking shit up against Orochi. I mean, fucking shit up against Orochi.
Again, that it's dependent on the
gear.
Orochi gear. Yes.
Gear, yeah.
I mean, some of the replays I've seen, I've seen some really Orochis, and she decimates. I've seen really good.
I've seen really good Orochis get decimated by her.
Yeah, it's all honestly with 7P. It's also about
it's range. It's also range. All right, who gets more triggers? Who gets this? Who gets that?
Yeah, that too. So yeah, I mean, this is a very expensive comm in a lot of ways. You got to have the right talents. You want to have the right AI, and you want to have a really high level. You want to have the right troops, the right gear. This is not a free-to-play comm by any means necessary.
Yeah.
So if you're a free-to-play player and you're trying to hey, I might get her S class with $600, take into account. Hey, I need this
no free-to-play player is gonna say, hey, if I spend $600.
I'm putting it out there. If you're somebody who's a mid-tier to free-to-play player, don't do it. Because then you have to take into account, I need this $1,000 piece of gear, which also involves this other crafting gear that's going to cost me more money. And it's going to cost me more money to get to level 50.
Honestly, if you were to build her, you'd need to spend probably right around 10 grand total because of all the gear you need.
Roughly, yeah, because then you could use the gold that you got from buying the packs to, help you get the crafting gear and such. But yeah, it just building her. If you don't already have the gear in the first place, this is why I tell people before you go trying to get this next big comm, do you have the gear for it? Because you have to include that in the cost when you're buying the comm. Because I could spend $2,000 right now. Sorry, I remember when Iron Fist Craig came out. And people were spending money to get him, but they didn't have the gear, and so they just never used it.
They also didn't know what gear to use.
Right, and so it was just you're wasting money on this comm, but you don't know what gear to use, you don't have the gear that you need to use on them, and now you can't use them. And so he's just going to be sitting there until you get to that point where you have that gear, you know what to do. And that could be potentially years, especially if you're mid-tier player, and it could be close to a decade if you're free to play. Who knows where 7P is going at this point?
Yeah. Let me get you guys' take on this situation here. I didn't get a chance to watch the video, but I did see Grinch had a video that was pretty much named. It said maybe we should see other people 7P, You know, and I think just off the title alone, I think what he's commenting on is the fact that how are you going to release a commander without a fifth skill and make the commander almost
No,
cast? You know,
it was more. It was
hmm
what I believe. I didn't watch it, but I'm pretty sure he was commenting on the fact that it was a Valentine's Day event and they didn't give us roses or chocolates.
Yeah, that
oh,
shit
okay, yeah,
pissed
yeah,
me
yeah.
off.
Oh, it was worse than that, folks. A little bit worse than that.
You actually
I
saw it?
watched it.
What was it about?
Uh, Pretty much stating that both the New Year and the Valentine was just plain shit.
Yeah, it's
And
true.
that if they were going to go towards gambling on 7P, that he might consider just stopping playing the game altogether.
Yeah, 100%. And the reason why is
End
because
of the day, though,
yeah,
7P doesn't give a fuck because he doesn't spend money.
yeah, that's another thing too.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's not only that. Why Grinch is feeling that way is because this. I've stated it several times how I wanted 7P to go ahead and try to make me like a in-game GM or whatever. As far as like, if something comes out, I could just have the capability to create it and then create content. That's primarily what I'm about. I don't even care if I'm banned from every freaking event. I need access to stuff, guys. And I told them time and time again, like, look, this new commander just came out. What's my incentive to sit down and create a video for 8 hours so everybody can enjoy when I also have to spend 8 hours plus cash to, you get what I'm saying? It's like they want you to spend time to create the videos and they want you to spend real life money. It's like, bro, do you want me to kill myself also? Should I just jump off a cliff? You know what I mean? Like when you create videos and freaking have to
Damn.
spend money, that's too much, bro. And so Grinch is, feeling that the weight of trying to uphold a YouTube channel being damn near useless in game because you got people who are spending $50,000 a year, and if you're not spending that much, well, you're irrelevant. And then it's just like, and then you're trying to create content for that game. It's like, bro, like what? I need help. So I could understand where the frustration comes in, where now new commanders are being released without fifth skills and they're costing this much. Could you imagine, like, if this is the standard for every commander now?
Well, I mean, if you remember, like a decent portion of the com releases, if you didn't get them in GC and they were new, you had to spend money in the gold buy event to get them.
Yeah,
if you
but
wanted
you only
if
had
you
to
wanted them
spend
early.
you had to spend half.
Oh yeah, no, you only spent
At
I'm
most $999. At most.
yeah, I was going to say
Which
I was like
in
I think
in and of
the
itself, at $999 for a commander is ridiculous. But $2,000?
yeah. No, dude, I was about to say I think the last com that costed that much was Commissar.
Yeah,
Outside
it
of
was. Yep.
outside of like the fifth skill bullshit. And honestly, she's worth it. Her plug, like her abilities are fucking insane.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm just saying, like, if you look outside of that, like, and even then, you
Yeah.
still see a lot of people didn't get her because they're like, nah, that's too much. And
Yeah.
now we have game breaking comms that are $3,000, and it's just pissing off the whole community.
Yeah, hold up real quick. I have Reggie Coco here saying Siphon is not necessarily needed with the new talents. 60% heal on those green troops is pretty dope. Also, Reggie Coco is saying, so the new com would still be good with tank gear and new talents.
Yeah, we never said that she won it, but Siphon helps her a lot, especially because with the counterattacking now being able to also benefit from the Siphon. I'm just
Which
saying
one?
Siphon would be a good piece of gear on her.
Excellent.
Siphon is her recommended gear. You want as much heal as you can if you're using her as a tank
Hold on.
killer.
Guys, real quick, what talent is Reggie Coco talking about?
Time rewind.
The one we already talked about, bud.
Which one? The
rewind.
Time rewind.
Oh, okay, with this one. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought I don't know if Reggie Coco's a girl or a guy. I was just saying I thought the person was talking about like there was another way to kind of counter hit and still get a heal off. But yeah, I guess he was just saying pretty much that you can get a heal, it just might not be exactly from what you think. But I just do want to transition from that statement to this. Bro, not only has this event been pretty trash? But let's talk about the freaking point store. Dog, why are we waiting 2 days? Like, I think everybody's gonna agree with me on this. Bro, why are we waiting 2 days for the point store, right? And every other there's always something. But yeah, what do you guys think of the point store so far this event, bro? I think it's been absolutely trash.
It has, and
mean,
especially since they're not giving us any
I liked it because of
information.
all the HC and UC and shit and wormholes that I've gotten out of it. But that's me. That's what I've been putting it into.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, the last one right here at the bottom, right, with the wormhole
Well,
crystals.
there's also the one that they gave today.
Yeah, but it's drastically lower. But I guess you can get many of it, so it's decent.
No, there's a limit of 2. And it's not really drastically lower. It still gives a decent little bit.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. And it's like 2,000 lower on the hyperspace, and then 3,000 lower
Yeah,
on the.
no wormies, but you know what?
You're right. But let's but real talk. Why? Who in their office was like, you know how we normally let them select what comes in the point store, what they need, so they can tailor they can tailor their own growth. Let's go ahead and just dictate what they get, and let's just make it all the expensive shit. Like, that's
Always.
a dumb idea. Like, did anybody go for Sunraven this event at all? Does anyone know somebody that went for Sunraven?
I'm sure
No.
I'm sure there were people that did it though.
Well, I know a few of my buddies in EXE said that they were actually going to go for this event, and then they saw what it was, and so they just said, nah, fuck it, we're not doing it.
Yeah, dude, like, this event's horrible for a lot of people, man. I don't know what they were possibly thinking.
This is I can say this. This is the worst New Year's out of the 8 years of it. I mean, it's crap.
Yes,
The
fact.
only
This is
thing
the
worth
worst.
anything to me is the box troops and the roulette getting me wormhole crystals and 500 extra gold. That's all I've gotten out of the whole thing.
Oh, I mean, I got quite a bit out of the card flippy thingy.
Oh yeah, the card thing was fine. They should have left the card game in and just
What they really should have done
got
is
rid of the rest.
they should have made the wheel reset daily like the card thing.
Oh yeah, if they had done that, I'd keep messing with it because
Yeah.
I've already gotten through my first slate of talents. I've already got them all open to number 1,
Yeah. Yo, should I?
and I still got wormhole
Mhm.
crystals left. I just ain't got enough resources to start the first 3 on the next set.
Yo, should I swing on this? Like, should we just start doing this on stream? Should I swing on this? What y'all boys think?
Yeah, fuck it, go for it. It's your money, not mine.
My bad, yo. I be forgetting that I should be screenshotting. See what I'm actually. My apologies.
I know what you're talking about because you already mentioned it, but
Yeah.
I have no idea
All right, I'm
because
screen
I'm
sharing
not
right now.
looking.
Screen sharing right now. That boy's gets. All right. Should I swing for it?
yeah, go for it. Do
Let's
it.
try.
Yo, Ruby, you don't even wish me good luck, bro. Like, you ain't even.
No, go for it, bro. Like, again,
way you
it's
say it,
your
though.
money.
The way you
Do what
say
you
it,
want.
it's just like, yo, dude. Like, if this fucker gets.
Hold on, let me
Oh yeah,
get
no.
it.
If you get it, I'm gonna be pissed.
Really?
Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, because I don't agree with this gambling system fucking at all.
Get what? What are you getting?
I was gonna swing for the new com, like on the little wheel.
All right. First of all, hold on. Go.
Hmm?
Scroll down.
Yeah.
Look at the time limit redeem.
Mhm.
All right. Go through that. See if you like. How close are you on FOMO Prince again?
Oh, not on. On this account. This event, man. I mean, sorry. These events have been really bad. I have 40, but I have 500 Meta Voice coins, so I have 90 really. If the right fucking event will come along.
Then you can get them right now. You can get 10 more right now. After you're waiting for you use the supernova on getting the Gen 2 boxes and get FOMO. Get 2 boxes of that, and you have your 50, and then you've got 500 metaverse coins waiting.
But the thing is, like, honestly, if the right event comes up with like the metaverse, I'll literally drop the extra 100 and then just use the 5. You know what I mean? Like, that's not because I got
but why drop the extra 100 when you can get it for free right now?
but I can get the new com right now, possibly.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Why take a possibly over a guarantee?
Because later I will always get it. Like, what I'm saying is, if the right event comes on, I will have Fumo Hawk.
For money though, for
Only
like
$100.
possibly
Only $100.
free, but free or $100. Free or $100.
Free
Like,
50.
personally, I know where I'm putting.
I'm sorry, he's just not from my generation. $100 to him is like water to whiskey.
No, but the thing is,
do your thing. Spin for it. Fuck it.
yeah, there we go.
You
There we go.
see,
All right, here we go. Let's just go for it. First spin.
I would just max out your thing rather than click it each individual time. Just click down at the button where it says +1 and go to 5. Doop 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 doop. It only lets you spin 3 times.
Yeah, right now based off what I have.
No, it only maxes you at 3.
And look at this, it gives you 3
Ooh.
3-pointers all at the same time.
Do your Interstellar Gauntlet, get your 10 free ones, and then you can do it 3 more.
Yeah.
You just got to get to level 5, and then you can do it free. I would just skip it. You can bust through all of those with just Rhine. Don't even have to change nothing.
Oh, this is.
Literally, the first 10, you really won't need to change anything. You can just go through there with Rhine, and you're fine. You don't have to add all the extra.
Yeah, 10-4. Yeah, I'm just. No.
It's Sister Wolf. Alright, now you can do... Ooh, how'd you lose that? Oh, they timed you out. They're timing you out with dual blades. Just sweet it. Put DS in front with the Sui gear, and you're good. Just auto. Could T12... no, wait, hold on. What do you need to use to Sui? T9. T11. Use T11 walkers.
Is the actual CA.
Yeah, because you're just swinging. So T11 walkers on DS will do it. No, just T11 walkers. Literally just T11, because she's the only one that's stopping you, I bet. And then Reinhardt auto. No, it gives you the crit troops.
Oh, matter of fact, I'm doing.
I don't know why. I guess because the crit troops are the last ones in the slot, like it autos to that. Yeah, you should be able to skip. You should be able to do it from there. Well, it's Wolf, right? Just auto and get the hunks. That'll do better.
Well, nah, I have
Just
Cephas.
regular attack here. Oh, you have Cephas. Yeah, but there's nothing. There's something that heals, but I don't remember what.
What the fuck is happening? Let me see. Timeout. Sunrise.
Oh, Sister Wolf fucked you up. That's what it is.
Ow.
So put Ryan last. All you have to do is put Ryan last.
Last? You sure? He killed the first one. He killed the. Watch, look. I think he goes first because he killed the. Killed the maid.
Or you could just switch to Hanny with your Sweeger instead of DS. That way you can stack Feral. But you also need cast gems. You should have Cass and Gemini. Do the accuracy troops. Yep.
I'll do D.
Oh no. Oh no, wait. You wanted the heal stop, right?
I'm gonna try to mix it up.
Yeah, auto should be. No. Sweet. What's the last one? T12. It's air, so T11 air.
Yeah, I didn't set up my DS right, so she's probably not gonna get the crit that she.
There you go. You got your 10. We all collapse.
Damn.
Rah! Let's go, Reggie. The crowd goes wild.
No Delaria.
Trash.
Told you. The odds are
Again,
shit.
It's a 1% chance. Literally a 1% chance.
And yeah, this is
Yeah, despite the fact that she's on there 3 times, she takes up the majority of the wheel. You get a 1% chance to get her.
Yeah, check this out. It says 1, 5, and 3. Is that how many shards you get?
No, that's how many releases of her you get. So each one is 60.
Oh wow. Okay.
That's what I was telling you in the math. In order to get, because if you look, everything has a counter on it.
Yeah.
In order to get everything down to 0, to where you would get her S class, because it goes through the whole wheel. It's 190 spins to guarantee it.
Right. You know what, dog? Let me see. I might get a pack right quick and just try to my luck a little bit more. Yeah, I think nah.
I mean, listen, I can't tell you what to do with your money. If you want to do it, go for it. I don't want to be acclimated with the fact that this is about to happen.
Yeah.
Just don't have any firearms in the house after you find out you didn't do good. That's all.
Yeah, all right. So I'm gonna need to call SWAT on Reggie's house real quick.
No, but also
but I mean, it's for the content, Reggie. Go for it, man.
No, but what I'm thinking is like what EXO was talking about when you're trying to make this decision. The Life Symphonizer thing is probably the most important piece, right?
I mean, it's a important one. I wouldn't say it's the most important.
Outside of that one, is there any other gear pieces that are like, yo, you gotta have that shit and it costs 1,000 also? Or it's just like you could have run her pretty mid? Yeah, but
I mean, you can't really run her mid. She has to have the end shit.
Yeah, honestly, most of your gear costs $1,000.
And then we're
Most of
talking
it.
it's because we're most people are running her with what, the Broken Fortress, the Regagelis thing, and then the Life Symphonizer.
Well,
I
regular
don't
stuff is
know about that.
broken. No. It's just most of the gear
Most
pieces
people,
you need cost $1,000 each,
or more.
if not more. Yeah. So I see some people who run it with one $2,000 piece, and it just either way, it's like Soul said. Expect to, in terms of getting the blueprints, getting the crafting gear, getting the levels on it, expect to spend close to $10,000 building just this calm if you don't have the gear already.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. You know what I'm saying? This is quite another investment, and then just overall, bro, when you think about like what this game is asking for, gameplay that it actually provides, it's really questionable stuff, man. Like I'll tell you guys, I'll keep it a buck. Like I'm not lying with this. What I'm about to say right now, I have no reason to lie. I have no reason to boast. I'm just telling it how it is. Literally, bro, I spent uh I bought roses, right? Like 25 roses, $30, and then it was like a $15 like overall like additional fee, regardless of how many I ordered, right? So I ordered 325, so it was like I ordered 75 roses, and then I had to pay $15 on top of just the order, right? Because it was actually a really great price. I ended up spending $116, right? Just on just roses, like actual real roses, right? And bro,
For Vita.
I was just handing them out to like people that just handing it out to people. If I see a couple walk by, I'd be like, hey, I go to the guy and be like, hey, give this to the
I,
most
I,
beautiful.
I, 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 I. Stop capping. We know
Sam,
you're giving them to all
Sam,
your hosts.
Oh,
Sam.
yo, but check me out. I literally brightened up people's days so much, right? That literally I ordered a second set of roses because I ran out, and I was watching the effect that it had on people, and I was just like, damn, bro, like people actually need some fucking love sometimes. So I ordered a second set of 75. So I spent like
I could use a
240
hug.
on just giving people roses, bro, on Valentine's. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I would have liked that shit. I'm not even gonna cap.
Yeah, no, trust me, bro. The look on people's faces, and like like I say that to tell everybody this, man. Like, guys, think about like how you're spending your money, like for real, for real. Because like honestly, like we spend it on this virtual game, but like that amount that I just bought on roses, I could have used to get the new com. But bro, when I see somebody who's literally walking with their head down, and I say, "Yo, happy Valentine's Day," and they just burst into life, like happy, I give them a hug, kiss on the cheek, and like when
Hey
every time,
yo.
I'm talking about women. I'm talking about women. And but every time I saw a couple, I would tell the guy, like I said, I would tell the guy the thing. He would give it to his wife. I would tell the guy, obviously, give this to the most beautiful woman you know, and he gives it to his wife, and they kiss right then and there. You know how many couples did that, bro? You know how many like, and the guy would like walking away, he turn around and be like, "Give me that fist, like you're the fucking man, yo." Like, you know what I mean? Like, dog, you really got it. You can affect people in this world with just the littlest investments, man. So when I thought like, damn, yo, I could be up in my Arc of War right now. I could be getting 40 gear. I could be getting like, up in my gear. But bro, trust me, the way I spent
Know
it,
what I say to that?
yeah, go ahead.
Man, fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids. Nah, but yeah, but yeah,
I,
man.
I sort of did something similar
Hey
when
yo,
my
you
aunt and
fucked
my
kids?
mom were alive.
Hmm.
I lived right next to UNT University, and every year they'd plant roses or whatever flowering plants. I'd go and find the best looking ones that they had planted, and I'd just take photographs and I'd just send it to mom and I'd send it to my aunts
Yeah, 100%.
No,
on
no, that's
Facebook
always it's
and make
always
her
a
day.
it's a good it's just a good gesture. Like people, like you said, people you never know what people are going through. Sometimes something as simple as that can really brighten up somebody's day and make them a
Yeah,
lot happier
no, it really did.
than they were.
It really, trust me, like guys, I can't stress it enough, man. Like the looks on people's faces, man. Like, bro, like I don't know, man. I think being selfish and like there's people that are just like on this bad tip of like fuck everybody else. I'm just all about me. Like I think being a bad person is played out. Like yo, like just be the change you want to see in the world. And as I say that, I'm trying to get my let me go ahead and hide the screen because I'm definitely making another purchase, boys. Hold on, we're gonna swing one more time for this. So but yeah, helps Pay It Forward. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie, guys. Pay It Forward. Go ahead and help a person out. I'm gonna do one more, and then I'm gonna let.
Hey yo, how many packs you buying here, buddy?
Just one more. Uno más. Uno más.
I mean, we're gonna know exactly how many you get when we see your supernova.
Okay, boom. No. I'm only getting. Trust me, I'm only getting one more.
How many have you gotten already? That's the question.
No, I got this thing over here. The daily thing. So I'm gonna also get some swings with that. And if I don't get it from this and that, then it is what it is. But so here we go, boys. Another one. Here we go with the. Did I do the multi?
Street. Pop it on the Discord, ho.
Oh, yeah, my bad. I had to hide it for the credit card, you know what I'm saying? All right, we back up. All right.
There's no way you only bought one pack. You're full of shit.
Yeah, I said I was only gonna buy one. What the?
No, that is only one if you get the right one.
No, but Rumi, this is the one I'm saying right here. I got this. So as this goes like every day, I'm getting a few.
But you said let me get another one. What happened to the other one, Reggie? What happened to the other one, Reggie? What else you buy? What what else did you buy?
As a matter of fact, let me go to the point store real quick.
No, he only has 1,500.
Yeah, let me scoop this one up. So Exo, you also agree that this is definitely the one to go for right here, right?
That's the best one to get, in my opinion. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, but with the daily one, the fact that they
on both servers, the point store is kind of ridiculous. I saw somebody he sent he sent me a video of what he got. They're offering like Marak and Alias and all types of crazy gear for closed servers, blueprint wise.
Oh wow. Yeah, I don't know. They're screwing us, man.
Oh yeah, big time.
All right, here we go. It's not allowing me to do more than 3. Is that like a thing?
Yeah, I don't know why, but whatever.
I think they don't want you spamming it too many times or some shit.
Probably increase your odds too high, and they're like, you know what? No, we have to fuck you.
God damn, I was so close to that 5 release. Yo, come on, 7p. Come on, 7p. Oh my god. Yo, for the content. Yo, they are stingy, bro.
Sir,
it's a 1% chance, my boy.
They're gonna put it in your ass as many. But I mean, you're getting a hell of a lot of worm crystals out of it.
That's true. I mean, that's a lot more than you would have got just.
And honestly, like the wormhole crystals are fucking worth it, in my opinion.
Nah, this is trash. I know. I didn't do much.
You got one spin left.
I'm good on it though.
You got one spin left. I mean, honestly, bro, 5K wormy, 7K wormies out of that, I'll take it. I'd take it.
Plus, if you get the super pack,
wormies out of it.
Yeah. That's not bad for only $100. That's basically Black Friday.
Really good buy, personally, in my opinion.
About 4K more than I've gotten.
Yeah, so I mean, it's not ideal, but like,
make sure you're doing all of your like daily tasks and shit that they have in your whatchamacallit thing too, like the increase, like add 500 lead, spend 10,000 melange, like do all of your daily shit for that because you'll get more supernova like that too.
Yeah, for sure. On this account, I've been slacking, but my other one, I'm pretty on point. And I'm telling you, yeah, boys, if I wasn't picking up all this OT, man, definitely would.
I mean, we here, bro. You know.
Hey Reggie, pass me some of that fucking Meta, bitch. God damn,
The what?
the Meta.
The meta crystals?
God damn. Need me some of that shit.
Well, like, yo, I can't
Could
wait.
use a potion or two out of that.
I'm slow. Like, yo, look, your boy is slowly getting there, bro. Look, slowly.
Ooh, we're gonna see Reggie T12 in about a year.
That's what I'm saying, nigga. Like, yo, in the world chat, somebody had called me. I'll never forget his name. Is CLIX, and I'm pretty sure by the time I get tier 12, he's probably have a name change. But this dude in the world chat, I was like promoting my channel, and this guy was like, "Yo, do PvP or something already, bro. Join GC." And I'm like, bro, I already know the community, bro. Like, you could be doing the best that you can do in 2 years. Like for 2 years worth of play, like I'm like doing the best without dropping 50 grand or some crazy amount, right? Plus I have 2 accounts. I'm doing the best that I can. Niggas would not give a fuck. Niggas would talk extra cash shit about how bad I am when it's a pay to win game. And I'm just sitting there like, bruh. Like, why would I waste my time like trying to PvP and I'm not even tier 12? Like, why would I waste my time? Like, that's the stupidest thing. Like, I'm just sorry. Like, I already know what this game is. I'm gonna get to T12, build my at least 3 slots, and then go ahead and actually have fun with the game. But PvPing before then, not using infantry. We've had this conversation. You know, Ira, Kings, there's a couple of people you could use, but still, at the end of the day, man, like, for me, my mentality is go hard or go home, and I'm gonna go hard.
Fair.
All right. It's been fun, guys, but I'm sick and I need some sleep, so I'm gonna head out.
All right, Exo.
Well,
Thanks for
never.
Get you a
stopping by.
nice hot toddy and go to bed.
Yes, sir. Good night, guys.
All right, so thanks for pulling up. But we tried to go for the new com. We didn't get her. FML. Shout out.
I mean, you said he was going to spend up to 300. You know.
Who? Me?
You.
That I was gonna try. Wait, what do you mean?
That's what you said. You was like, you know, I might spend up to 300 to try to get her on stream.
Oh, I did, huh?
Yeah.
I could keep pushing it, but I'm just like, bruh, for real? Virtual game?
I mean, you could use it to get another pack of the crystals and shit, which you need.
What you mean? This one right here, the 3,500.
Nah, the bottom one. It gives you more
No, it's
crystals, don't it?
1 of 1.
Oh, yeah, you can do it. Yeah, you can do it on that one. Get you some more.
Why
Yes,
why pure crystals, bro? They are making some choices, bro. They are making some choices.
Oh yeah. Well, hell, even the Aether store is not all that great. DS ain't gonna be in it next month, so that means I gotta wait at least 2 months before she'll pop back up.
Yeah. Same here. I need it. This is
But
kind of.
by that time, I'll have more than 80 energy to get her. I'm still sitting at 75.
Like I might do one, but I'm just like,
Fuck it, we ball, Reggie.
You know, that's what I'm thinking. But it's just like looking at this shit. Like, am I even gonna run this hoe, bro? I don't think I even have gear to run her.
It's about sending a message, Reggie. We will not stand for the tyranny of 7P anymore.
Oh my. Would I even run this hoe? Do you think this gear would translate to her or not at all?
I mean, it would work if you were like not on a top guild server, yeah.
Oh, I'm saying outside the levels, not the levels, just the gear. Like the Aldebaran.
Again, I'm sticking with my answer.
Oh damn, goddamn.
Dude, I told you, most of her gear is 1,000 to 2,000 bucks.
Yeah.
You know how you thinking about your elf build?
Yeah.
Kind of like that, except with modification.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my god. And here's the thing, man, like she doesn't even have a fifth skill. So who's to say
I
they're
know.
not gonna come out with a airship commander with a fifth skill totally better than this one, and they're making you go balls to the wall with this.
I mean, that could very well be the case.
They probably wait until
They're waiting for all the zest to have fun.
they're waiting for their 8th year anniversary thing. Waiting for the anniversary event, probably.
And yo, here's some things that I was thinking about, like,
And it should be at the end of another GC season when it comes up.
yeah, guys, Rumi, and Black Tiger, if you have some info on this, maybe on this, but so just talk. You remember how last stream we were talking about how there was a Reinhardt player who was saying that he had crit wither on his pants and both weapons, and it still wasn't enough for the crit builds, that they were still critting, so he had to put an ambition on his chest, right?
Correct, which is why I told you you would rather have ambition over McGrath on your crit weather build.
Yeah, no, it's all dependent. The reason why my Reinhardt has McGrath is because of dual blades. I can resist dual blades, and I have a plan.
Yeah,
I have a plan. I also rock the Lucifer ship on this account, maxed out. So yeah, what the fuck? Oh, because I was doing some. Yeah, but I rock Lucifer on this account. I don't even have Ares. I mean Aegis. So yeah, that was on purpose, by the way. I literally rock this for the resistance. I have 15 here. 15 here. I have 20 here. Oh yeah, plus Hercules. The 15 plus Hercules, that's 30. Then I have the 20 from here. That's 50. As I level this up, it's gonna get even better. But here's the thing. I'm actually looking at the new Walker gear. I was actually incorrect last stream. The new Walker gear looks fucking awesome. All right, check this out. So I'm gonna put these on my boy Reinhardt. I'm gonna get the crit wither. I'm gonna get the resistance, and it's the same resistance as the chest, as the McGrath. So I'll actually be able to get it up another 20, 30 on the basing how high I get it. But I definitely want to get these. I want to put these on Reinhardt. And then check this out. The top, that new Walker top, bruh, that's gonna go so hard. Check this out. You see 50 accuracy, right? 50 accuracy plus the 40 accuracy here, plus the passive accuracy that walkers get. That math, like, don't even like try to math it too much. Just follow me. Just how this ties back to what I was saying about the Reinhardt player who said that he needed ambition, both weapons, and the pants, right? The reason why he needed that math is because if you actually look at Aldebaran, it gives you 30 crit wither. So 2 Aldebarans gives you 60 crit wither at base, right? And then the pants, 60 crit wither at base, then pants. Let's just use Nanto for example, 30. That's 90. So both weapons give you 30 crit wither, 30, 30, 60, plus the pants that gives you 90. The reason why that's still not enough is because if you look at Fumahal, I'm gonna go ahead and put it up right here. If you look at Fumahal, it gives you 40. And if you look at Overlords, it gives you 50. That's 90. That's why.
Oh, and if you're facing a Sunraven, if you look at the Sunraven pants, they give you crit.
Okay, yeah, Sunraven pants. No, it's crit damage.
Yeah, right. No, and that's the issue.
No, it's the Sunraven headpiece that gives you 40 crit chance. And,
yeah, so like you have those are the only two things that have anything to do with crit in the Sunraven set. But anyways, yeah, so it's just like a massive fuck you. And if they're running ethereals, which gives you even more crit.
Ethereals, not the red ones.
Yes, they give you crit.
They give you crit chance? What?
Yeah, they give you. I believe it's an extra 100% crit chance and an extra 200% crit damage for however many slots you have.
Let me see here. I have a pic. Do you know where in Yoda's channel, Discord, that he has the pictures of like the troops?
I don't, but it's okay. I have all the air unlocked anyways. Upon the first action, grants crit plus 100 and crit damage plus 200% to a row of allied troops. The
Could you
effect
show that
lasts
on
until the
stream?
battle.
Is there any way we could show that on stream?
I can send you a screenshot of it.
Yes, please. And I'll just not show the full conversation.
I mean, our conversations ain't that bad. It's just talking about some weird shit sometimes. Um, and so if they have two slots, in keep in mind they only have to have one troop in this slot
Yeah.
to get that effect.
Wait,
So
for that one troop, not the whole squad.
no, it affects the whole row. So you could have let's say you have IC troops in slot one. You could have one ethereal in slot two and one ethereal in slot three, and you'd get plus 200% crit chance, plus 400% crit damage
For that whole row.
for that whole row.
Wow, bro. I gotta see that. Can we get a pic of that, please?
I mean, that's typically the formation I run on my. No, I sent you the actual screenshot that shows the bonus effect it has. And if you look, they already have
Crap.
660% crit bonus.
Yeah, no, Rumi is absolutely right. It actually says
So that's
row.
what
It actually says row. Look at this. It says upon the first action grants 100% crit. Yeah, and it says crit damage plus 200% to a row of allied troops. The effect lasts until the battle is over. That is
so yeah. You'll see. That's why you see a decent portion of the bigger blacks are running. If they're going damage, they're typically running at least an ethereal or two somewhere in their formation just to get that extra crit damage.
Yeah, no, that is pretty badass. That is badass. I love the fact that they did that. That it adds it to the entire row. And I have it up here on stream so everybody can see it. That is I didn't
Well, I mean, if you look at their crit, just the troops alone have a 660% chance. 660.
Yeah.
And so, if just that alone, your fucking dual autobombs aren't going to cover.
Yeah. No. That, and let's talk about the freaking airship passive of crit chance. So it's really through the roof.
Exactly. So yeah, that's exactly why you need as much. If you're running a crit weather build, that's why you have almost everything crit weather. Because otherwise, you're not going to get the effect you're looking for.
Yeah. So if we just do the math, let's just say that this right here automatically negates the awakening. So then the crit on the gear plus the passives that's what really makes it hard, because, and that's another thing that I don't understand why the developers did it that way. Why the hell did the developers only give accuracy and HP to walkers, and literally they need crit wither? Crit wither is a must for them. You know?
Well, especially because they get one shot by most air anyways.
You know?
So they need that crit weather, yeah.
It shouldn't have been accuracy. It should have been a combination of accuracy and crit wither. But
well, the reason they did the accuracy is because Walker is supposed to be the counter to infantry, and infantry is full dodge and attack. So that's why they gave them the accuracy, and so that's why they did that part.
Yo, real quick, Rumi, do you have the other tier 12 troops?
I have all the T12 air, yeah.
Could you send me pics of that effect, that screenshot like that? just so I could I swear Yoda has it. I just
he has it somewhere, but it's just easier for me to go screenshot it. But yeah, especially the science I was talking about earlier. I would like you to see that. Um,
Such an interesting aspect. Yeah, I can't wait to get to tier 12, man. The game opens up for me. Yo, shout outs to my homie Maverick, the one and only. Welcome to the
but yeah, if you look at the science, it revives potentially up to 30% units that you lost. And so you do that plus time rewind, which gives you another. I don't know what the max level of it gives you, but it gives you a nice chunk as well. So you could. I think I saw somebody with like a 24%, and it was like level 3 or something. So you add that, so you could potentially get back over half the troops that you lost in just one action. And so you add that on top of Cyonizer with the new calm, which gives you life steal with her ability that increases the life steal effect. You could potentially revive your whole slot. Like a whole slot. And it applies to all your, well, her initial attack only applies to her one slot, but the time rewind and then the, afterglow affects all the slots. So you could just keep reviving your fucking shit. Plus, if you have the Rebel AI, and let's say you're running Link Stims, it's just heal on top of heal on top of heal. And so that's why she's like a pure tank killer, because she will like just obliterate it.
Yeah. Quick question. You were talking about you were kind of saying it indirectly, but I kind of know what you're saying. Some of her gear might cost 2K because of that dodge gear, huh?
I mean,
wasn't her recommended gear the new dodge gear, the 2-piece?
No.
I could have sworn that was on her recommended gear for like
Nah. I mean, it could be nice, I guess, but nah, I don't think that's a recommended gear for it.
Okay, hold on. Let me. Damn, I should have. All right, guys. If you don't know what I'm doing, I'm pulling up the official Arc of War page. If you haven't followed them already, go ahead and follow them.
Oh, fuck them. Fuck them. We don't support that shit.
Is rough. But here we are.
They want my support. They gotta fucking earn it.
Right? Yeah. This new event has not been what it should have been.
Dude, they've ruined 3 of the most major events of the year. They ruined Christmas. You remember that was a shit show.
Yeah.
They ruined Chinese New Year.
Yeah.
And they ruined Valentine. There's not many other major events. Like there's the summer event, and then there's Thanksgiving. Those are the like major events in the game. They've already ruined 3 in a row.
Yeah. And I think I know what it is. It's that they're seeing the numbers drop, and they're basically saying to themselves, "Now we're catering only to the high spenders that are still."
You know well, I mean? Even the high spenders don't want to spend because the events are so ass.
Right, and then the medium players don't want to spend because the events are so ass. Yeah, they're screwing up. They're screwing up. They're just flailing at this point. But no, this is if you look on the screen, this is what I was talking about. They had suggested the butterfly blades with the butterfly vigor striders, and based
on that's not the blue set, but that I've seen it with Entropy, and that's the thing. So Entropy is still like up in the air in terms of its effectiveness, and I had people like a couple of these in TNB were testing it, and they were like, it kind of works, but honestly, I need to do more testing against other comms, and I can't just go based off of my results with the one comm I'm facing. So I mean, that's the issue, is that it's kind of if and or but. Like it's good in certain scenarios, but I wouldn't recommend it in all scenarios. Although again, if you it's like I mentioned at the start of the stream. If you're getting this comm, you need to be adaptable. I would recommend having at least another gear set that you could swap to, or a piece that you can swap in and out, to give your desired matchup the best effect you can have.
Hello.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Cause yeah, like you were. I'm glad you said that. Cause that I also was thinking that when you said, yeah, build this new comm the way you would with my elf build. As far as there's the main full max march, right, which obviously has more crit wither, and then there's the anti one slot bust, which is the
Exactly.
broken
Yeah.
fortress, and you were saying this comm really has an issue versus one slot bust.
Correct. If she is full marching, she get it. To be fair, this is our initial reaction we had when Zeth came out, and it's still kind of true. Although, like, if with the right gear, he actually trades a lot better against one slot bust now than when we were initially testing him. But this bitch has been tested out the literal butt cheeks, and when it comes to like one slot bust, she typically does not trade super effectively unless she's running that one slot bust formation.
There is a reason for that, and it's because she doesn't have an immediate damage reduction that just goes through the roof like the new
Yo,
commander
Maverick, can you
does.
get closer to the mic, bro?
Can you hear me?
You're
Hello.
very low, very, very, very.
Really?
Yeah, you are. I know what you're trying to say. It's because she doesn't get that ramp up damage reduction because she doesn't have enough time to. Which if you look at her ability, the more she loses, the more damage reduction, so on and so forth. And so it's very much in terms of her full marching versus a one slot boss, she's not going to get that ability
Is it better now?
trigger. Yes, it is.
Okay. So what I was saying, you pretty much said what I was saying. What I was saying was compared to the new commander has a very high damage reduction just off the start of the match.
By the way, I see
not the new, sorry, Zephyrosis, the Walker comp. But this new comp, she needs time to build up that damage reduction, and that's why if she's full march, then you send like a one slot black, for example, you will trade well most of the time.
Yeah, no, and so that's the issue. Now, if you're sending a one slot bust formation with her, it's going to give you that time to ramp up and just obliterate and re-heal yourself.
Yeah, she's a good one slot boss commander, but she's better with full march.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, Zeth has gotten to the point with the right gear. It doesn't matter if he full marches and he's facing a one slot bust; he's still going to trade pretty damn good.
Yeah.
But this comp you do.
Or you're just not even going to chip away anything from Zeph because
he
just has that high damage reduction off the bat.
Yeah. So
no, but real quick. The reason why I was saying that maybe that this recommendation it was kind of accurate.
This recommendation is rubbish.
No. But let me explain. The reason why I was saying is it kind of accurate? The reason why I was questioning it is because I forgot who I was chatting with. No, it was actually what's he call his name? He changed his name so many fucking times. Resistance. Resistance was saying that the new dodge set, right? Like the butterfly blades and the butterfly vigor striders, that together, like this set actually gives you like
it gives you ballet step.
Yeah, it's like 600 dodge, right? 600% dodge. And I was just noticing that the Scion shuttles say it revives 10 to 30% units after receiving an attack. The number of units revived increases with dodge. So I was just thinking that kind of worked together.
The problem with that is the commanders that she will be facing most likely have either guaranteed hits or have high enough accuracy to hit her since she's airship. She doesn't have enough dodge compared to like infantry. If she was an infantry comp.
Yeah, no, I hear
that's not what he's going for. He's saying the increased dodge gives you more troop revive.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's
but
true,
then again, her ability as well increases the effectiveness of her lifesteal, of how much troops she revives.
Right, and what I'm getting to here is it doesn't matter how much dodge you have. At most, you're reviving 30%.
30%,
You're not going over that 30% threshold. So you can just do a complete full dodge build, you're still only getting 30%
30% max of it. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna
correct.
send that to the devs. I'm gonna ask the devs on that one because I think it might actually go a little bit higher. But you know what?
No,
You guys,
it
I mean it's
doesn't.
literally right there. That's what it says.
Well,
10 to
think about
30%.
it this way, okay? They're telling you to put on the necklace, whatever that gives you
damage based off
something
of
back.
lost troops. Yeah. Entropy
Okay,
necklace.
and then don't the double butterflies give you troops back?
They give you belay step, yeah.
Yeah, the
as
butterfly
you
If
dodge.
you
Yeah.
dodge, yeah.
And the striders. Yeah.
That's
But
probably
again,
why they're recommending it.
that
For
is
that.
why they're recommending it. I understand that, but it's rubbish in the sense that again, most of the commanders that you will have her face either have guaranteed hits or they have high enough accuracy to hit them. So she's
I think
not
she's
going to.
ass.
No, you will be very wrong if you think
Okay, can I finish? Can I finish here?
that. Go ahead.
I was going to point out, Reggie, you know Mirage's skill, right? Where it has a 10 to 30% damage reduction.
10 to 30%, yes. Like
Yes.
you
Yes.
said.
That same principle applies to Saiyan Shuttle.
Mhm.
So that's what I was saying. Is it doesn't matter how much dodge you have, based off of that, skill that the troop has, the most it's going to allow you to get just from the dodge is going to be
It's
30%.
30%.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. If that's true, yeah, then that's absolutely ass. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yoda,
so that's why the dodge just doesn't make any sense.
yeah. Real quick, Yoda, where on your channel do you have the troop thing again where it shows the skill?
It's an announcement.
An announce. Wow, bro, I would have never. Okay, that's good. I'll remember that in the future. Announcement, and then you have it where it actually shows the troop in the game and the skill, right?
Why not have a text channel for that? Oh, I see it. It's not too far. It's not too
It's
far. I'll
July
scroll.
16, 2022 is the date.
Womp
Yep.
womp. Womp womp. That's it.
Timeline, Soul Resonance.
You know what we're doing?
What?
What are we doing? Nah, Yoda, I cannot find this, bro. Where the fuck is the announcements, bro?
It's at the top. It's at the top of the.
Oh,
General
nah.
channel.
That's what it was. My general channels. It wasn't dropped down. My bad. That's my bad.
Well, I can't help you there, Reggie.
Oh fuck! I already know where you're going with that. Like, can't help my retardedness.
Listen, you can't help stupid. Stupid gotta help itself.
Yeah, exactly. Literally.
I
bro.
can't fix stupid, but I can
Can't
fix what
fix
stupid did.
Holy fuck, man.
Love you.
I don't know. That didn't sound very loving, my boy.
Holy fuck. Yeah, I'm pulling it up now. All right, I got it for you boys. Here we go. And
I already sent it to
Well,
you, you motherfucker.
Buddy, I mean, honestly, if you pull up the ones below it,
Mhm.
the one that I made,
Yeah.
it has a description right there for all three troops.
No, absolutely. That's what I'm looking at now. You know which one? Really
Oh, okay,
got me?
I see it.
Yeah. You know what really?
I'm like, look at your live stream.
Yeah, my bad. Do I have it up? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No, what really
It's just
threw me for a
behind.
loop is that Rumi was pointing out the fact that the crit damage troops, they actually like you could have one, and it'll give the crit damage boost of 100 crit and 200% crit damage to the entire row of allied troops. That
Yep.
is fucking badass.
Oh yeah. In extended battles, these crit troops, if your opponent has very little amount of crit with her, you will hit so hard. It's
Well, I mean,
insane.
if you look, just the airship without the increased talent, just the airships alone have 660% crit.
Yeah.
That's not including gear. That's not including the special talent it has. That is just pure straight crit just from
That's
the air
just
troop.
640%. And then that's not even adding the stat from the troop skill itself, which is the energy burst that gives 200%. So you're almost borderline 900% crit just based on the
Yeah.
troop
And
alone.
I love how they kept it interesting with the accuracy ones here too. Now I'm realizing it says accuracy troops increased by 200%, gains additional 100% accuracy for each adjacent teammate.
Mhm.
Correct, and that's why we say I don't know if you remember, but like a shit ton of streams ago for you,
Mhm.
you were trying to say that walkers could dodge a air black, and then we pointed out if you're running the accuracy formation with the IC troops and you're doing the formation right, it's just not going to happen.
Nope.
Although with this new gear,
Yeah,
it's
looking very
possible.
possible. It's
Yeah,
looking,
it's very
looking
possible.
possible.
And how
Because
exactly does this one work? It says gains 100% accuracy for each adjacent teammate. So you
adjacent.
have to be two different.
Hold on. I'll give me a second. I'll show you the formation that you have to do.
So, like
Or
for example,
Rumi can
off,
just pull
off
up
the
his
top of my
formation
head,
if
I'm
he has it.
assuming that you'd have to put this into slot 4 and have a different troop in slot 1 and a different troop in slot 5.
No.
You need it in your first
You're
row.
overthinking it.
So, slot 1.
So you typically want to have IC troops in slot 1.
Mhm.
So
Three,
if you're
five.
going for a pure accuracy, you want to have slot 1, 2, 3, and 5, and you put most of your troops in slot 2 because that gives you the most accuracy bonus. You can also do a formation where you do slot 1, 2, like ethereal slot 3 and IC troop slot 4 in your first slot. You lose a little bit of the accuracy, but it gives you that crit bonus to your first slot, so it gives you more damage.
Okay,
Basically,
wait,
So
See,
if you know your
I always thought it was based on, in terms of adjacent.
yeah.
yeah, it
no,
is
it
adjacent.
goes by every
1,
Slot
3,
2.
5,
uh-uh
and
No,
2,
no
4,
slot
6.
2. Slot 2 is adjacent of slot 1. So if you put IC in slot 1, your slot 2 is gonna have the accuracy buff.
it basically goes by what's touching it. I know
Yep.
the wording is weird on it.
Or
It
like
says
what's next to
adjacent,
it.
so you would think, oh, hey, like that would mean like I would. Yeah, anyways, no, it just means like the direct slots are touching it,
Yeah,
even
yeah.
though it says it's
When we say
adjacent.
adjacent, we're talking about what's it called his name? Monk. Just think Monk's skill.
No. Yeah, the thing about monk skill though is it how do I, it
It's the same
works
thing as Monk
more
and the new commander, the new Walker, the one with the X, whatever his name is, like the whatever
not
they're calling him.
necessarily actually, because if you have the IC slot on, if you have it like 1, 2, 3,
Mhm.
the slot that gets the accuracy bonus is slot 2. So but if you have say with monk skill, if he hits slot 1, it's slot 4 and 3 that gets hit. Do you get what I mean? The adjacency description for the IC troops versus monk skill is not this. It's very different. Well, not
What the
very.
fuck
It's
is that
similarly
formation?
different.
Yeah, Yoda, this is kind of weird, bro.
This
That-
is
No,
the
no. I just posted that because that's what you were describing to me. That's how I took it, at least.
Oh no,
Yeah,
like
And we were all
no.
talking,
yeah.
so just kind of like let it be.
Well, all right. If anyone could see, if you guys could see my mouse on the screen, let's say this slot 2 right here, right? If we're doing
yeah.
adjacent, right? And there's a lot of commanders that have the word adjacent, and they all work
Right.
the same. It's like Monk skill. It's like the new commander skill. So let's say slot 2 right here. If this was the like it is the AC, the accuracy troops, it's gonna bless slot 1, and it's gonna bless slot 3, and it's gonna bless slot 5. And the one that I was saying was putting it in slot 2 to go ahead and bless slot 1 and slot 5. But if you want the maximum, of course, you put it right here in slot 3. I'm sorry, slot 2. It'll bless 1. It'll bless 3. It'll bless 5. So at that
Whoa,
point, you
okay.
can probably just have an accuracy, crit troop here and a crit troop here, just how Yoda has it right here. Just one crit troop in each one. But yeah, as long as you have accuracy straight down the middle, slot 2 and slot 5, you'll have all slots with accuracy. I mean, the accuracy bonus.
Yeah, that's technically true, but that's not what you want to do.
Okay, what would you
If
want to
you're
do? Yeah.
I feel
you're-
like this was the better way to go with it, where you're doubling up on crit damage and accuracy.
Yeah.
I mean, technically yes, but again,
That's what I was
with this
describing.
new dodge gear, that's not going to be enough accuracy at all.
especially
Because keep in mind, you're only getting 100% from that one IC.
All right, well,
So
I got it in front of me. So what's slot 1 supposed to be? Talk to me.
So slot 1, you want to have IC. So there are 2 different accuracy formations you can do.
Then walk through it. I'll take a screenshot and I'll post it.
So
So
the
slot
first
1.
one is you do accuracy troop slot 1, slot 2, Ethereal slot 3, IC troops slot 4, and then you typically want to do like the fucking Terraspace troops in slot 5, and then you can put another a slot of Ethereals in slot 6. Now that is the that's like the one, technically a one slot bus because you really only want to put like one slot of like what the fuck was I saying? I'm sorry. Dude, I'm so confused now. Y'all got me fucked up. All right, so yeah, the formation is I see. Yeah, basically like that. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. So what you'll do is in that third slot, you typically want to put only like one ethereal. So in slot 3, you only want to put like one ethereal, and then in slot 6, you only want to put one ethereal. So basically, even though you only have one, you still get that crit bonus.
Yeah.
And so that one, that gives you an extra 200% accuracy, plus the 200% it gets just initiating its skill, so 400% in slot 1. And that's typically a formation you want to run with a quote-unquote one-slot bust. Especially if you're facing like a Rhine or something or whatever. That way your slot 3 and your slot 6 is going to die and it's not going to get most of your forces. Now, if you're running a pure formation where you are full marching this bitch, you got IC troops in slot 1, 2, 3.
3, yeah.
Then you'll typically have either Ethereals or Terraspace in slot 4. You have IC troops in slot 5, and then either Terraspace or Ethereals in slot 6.
Slot 6,
and
yeah.
then that second row, so IC slot 1, 2, 3, IC slot 5, and then you want to either have the Terraspace or Ethereal in slot 4, Terraspace or Ethereal slot 6. And keep in mind, this is a full march technique. So your second slot is going to get the highest accuracy bonus. It has the 200% that initially gets from the skill, and then it has the increase from slot 1, slot 3, and slot 5, which gives you another 300%. So that's 500% total accuracy just from doing that formation compared to the formation that you were talking about. At most, you're only getting you're at most getting 400%, although the way it was only getting an extra 100% for that one slot. So yeah, no, that's the pure accuracy formation, and typically you don't want to unless you're like full marching, you don't need to put a ton of troops. What you do is you put typically you want to put 400 in slot 1, that way if that's enough accuracy, it'll still do some damage. And then, but you want to put the main amount of your troops in slot 2, because that's the one that's going to have the highest chance of hitting. So you want to make sure you have the most troops there. And then the slot 3 for IC, I typically just put 1 because your slot, whatever. Because I just don't have that many troops. Period. And then you'll put an ethereal in slot 4 or slot 6, it doesn't matter. And then you'll typically want to have Terraspace troops in your formation just in case for Sui. So I typically put that the Terraspace in slot 4 just because of the fact of I typically try to leave my slot 3 and slot 6 open to where I don't just lose a shit ton of troops, if that makes sense.
No, facts. Thanks for that knowledge. I know a lot of people could take away from that. That's a whole part of Arc of War that you don't really know about till you hit tier 12.
So, why I say she's ass, I don't think she's worth the amount of money that they're making it to be. And a lot of it has to do with just running through the gauntlet. I was able to... but... And just seeing how the commander works, I mean...
Honestly, the Stella and the Sister Wolf are more of a challenge for me. I'm going to just put that out there right now. Because once I got past those two, it was easy.
I'm going to ask you this. When has 7P set up their own commanders correctly?
I don't know, man. That Stella kicks my ass.
They have her set up the way that they recommend with the siphon. When you get to level 28.
The recommendations suck. The recommendations suck.
It doesn't.
you're
That's
if you're
not the
trying to
point. So
build,
here's the
if you're
thing:
trying to
her
build,
her skill gets ignored with power of airship. It gets ignored with shockwave. I do enough damage if I can get past the Stella and the Sister Wolf.
I'm telling
So
you that
it's
they
it.
don't have the commander built as it should be. Even the recommendations that they
Okay.
give on
The
the
other reason
video
why I think it's
suck as well.
ass is because it's another full March commander that unless you have 50 gear and you have 1.6 with a high leveled AI bot, she's not going to do shit for you.
How is
You're going to
that?
get
That
one slot
doesn't
busted.
make her bad though. That just makes her very
It
high
does
end.
because they just
No, it
making
doesn't.
they're continuously just making it expensive, and only the people who can spend money
It
to
just
play
makes
the
her high
game.
end. What's the Zigphosis? It's the same scenario. You can't run
Penis.
him without 50 gear or AI or even at S class. It's the same thing. She's equally the same, except she actually needs a lot less. You don't have to upgrade any fourth or fifth skill for her to be effective. You just need the right gear and build her properly.
Is she
And
rocking
And
absolute defense?
and they made her pretty much as expensive as Xrus is.
not really, no.
Yeah,
She's
you got to spend 20 of the cubes to spin the wheel and hope that you land on her.
Well,
I got
I
her on a
did
pre-attempt on
put
my
the
ult.
math
She's
earlier.
not
You could
expensive to get.
potentially get her A class for free, but to
Yeah.
guarantee it to get her S class is going to be about 1,900 before tax, and then you add the tax, that's over 2,000. So I mean, she's relatively close because that was 3,000 ish. I mean, that's still $1,000 difference, mind you, but yeah. Not including the amount of money you got to spend on his skills or anything like that. Like that's another like close to 1,000. So there's about a $2,000
No, she
gap if you
doesn't. She
consider it.
doesn't. She's not like the new com where you have to get stuff to upgrade her skill. If that's
Just
No,
to
what
get
that's what I
her
was
in
saying.
general is what I'm saying.
If you
Just
think
to get
about
her
it,
in general, it's going to cost you $2,000 roughly.
I mean, to
I
get her
remember
S class,
I
yeah.
remember you spent $100 on a gold pack and you went through the 7 or 8 challenges and you got the free commander back in the day.
Well, I mean, do you see
And you spent
most
like $100.
users of the meta anymore?
You cut out really bad right there, buddy. I have no idea what you said.
God damn it! I said, do you see really any of those comms that you could do that with in the meta anymore?
No, what I'm saying is that that's how this game started, and now they went into this money grab, and all they're doing is money grabs. It's
Oh no,
like,
I 100% agree.
why
Just
anybody is stupid enough to spend the money on this commander is beyond me.
yeah.
I feel. What do you say,
Hey,
Reggie?
hey Reggie.
I'm gonna.
Hey Reggie. You
What
remember
is
how?
Wait. How do you say it,
let
Ruby?
me-
How do you say it?
let
Because
me
you
say
always say
something.
that shit.
Let me
Like
say
when somebody
something.
says something, you always say, "Yo, I feel like I'm being targeted" or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now I feel like I'm being targeted because I literally.
Hey, so yo, did you know earlier in the stream Reggie bought packs on the stream to try to get the commander?
One pack, nigga. God damn, nigga.
Did you get her?
So you just keep it here like I don't know why anybody's stupid enough to even try to get this bitch.
No, for Reggie or even myself to do it, the only reason why I would even try to get it was so to make a viable video content about it. That'd be the only reason. I had no aspiration to get her S class. I had no aspiration to actually use her. One, because I'd have to revisit all of my gear again and switch into a more defensive gear, and I might as well run Reinhardt or Orochi at that point.
Yo, don't mind me. I'm just using a free way to get some more pulls of this.
On that pool, you kind of have to be lucky. You know.
What's up?
You know,
I-
I'm
I
just saying,
didn't-
Yoda, Reinhardt's not a bad way to go.
No, you're Reinhardt again.
no, I'm not.
Uh-huh.
No, I've moved on to better things.
I've moved on to better things.
Let me put it this way: call me salty if you want. I'm just saying.
Womp
But-
womp.
I wouldn't say it's quote stupid as you said to get the new commander. She has her use. She has her usefulness, and I guess you'll have to see how she.
I'm
game.
going to put this
But-
out there until you actually see her in used at S-Class, fully marched,
Oh,
and
I'll use
whatnot.
her. Oh, I'll use her. Don't you
There's
worry.
really no way to say she is good or absolutely terrible. Right now, I'm basing on the way from the Gauntlet, where she's got 50 gear, and I'll meet you in the middle in terms of how it's set up. Hold on. I'll meet you in the middle of how it's set up, because I know you won't let that go. But at the end of the day, she's using top gear at 50 in a simulator, and with twice as many troops as me in tier 12, she lost to my Dragon Slayer. So,
Well,
because she couldn't
again,
ramp up quick enough, couldn't.
we covered that earlier. Yes, that was covered earlier where we mentioned that. Yes. I think literally
She's
right
not
before
even
you
fought
joined too.
properly
I think that's
for
literally
her
what it
own
was, like
sake.
right before you joined.
I don't know. I feel like I
You know,
can't
Mav,
really
sometimes it's
say
better to
much.
just keep things to yourself.
Yeah, I will keep things to myself. But my point is, I don't think it's a viable ground
Mav,
to say
Mav,
she
hey,
sucks
hey,
or he's
hey, you
salty.
don't need to pull a Jello. It's okay, buddy.
What am I pulling a Jello for? What do
You
you
know
mean
exactly
pulling
what the
Jello?
fuck I'm talking about. You don't need to pull a Jello.
Well, I don't know. I'm not gonna say much then.
Yo, I got some more polls, guys.
I
Let's
just
go.
think saying she
Hold on, we'll
sucks
do
is
one
just
more.
too far fetched.
I think this is a very interesting aspect about this whole wheel thing. Is that if you've already gotten lucky nodding, the firecracker actually can be reinvested into. So if you guys look on stream, what I've been doing, I've been getting this right here, right? And so you get the feather, right? And once you get the feather, and the wheel gives you a ton of firecrackers. So you use the firecrackers with the feathers right here like this, and I've been getting more chances. So I'm gonna probably get. Let me see. I need one more. How much do I need? 10. Okay, wait. Doing it right now. I'm gonna get one more. So I need 3 more of these fucking feathers. Get 3 more.
I mean, personally, I spent 100 cubes spinning that thing, didn't get one single medal for her, and I wish I would have saved it and just used it on the super chest,
Womp
the
womp.
Gen 2 chest.
Womp. Womp.
Rumi's such a dick. Oh, the lols. All right,
Which
so
I've already gotten one, to be fair, but I could have had another one.
All right, so as you guys can see right there, the method that I used is with this wheel, you're getting a ton of firecrackers, and I'm using that to go ahead and get more chances at this wheel. So we're gonna go ahead and spin 3 times. Come on, dog. Come on, dog.
Reggie,
This
your
shit
luck
clearly be
absolutely
going
sucks.
right past.
Your luck sucks, dude. It absolutely sucks. 3 tries and you.
I mean, by that you might as well just go and let it go.
Nah,
You might as well go and just,
think your
you
luck
know,
sucks, dude. I'm
potentially
sorry.
Fuck it, we
grab a
ball.
rope or.
I'm sorry. Hey, yo, Rumi.
What? We're all thinking it.
No, we're not.
Wait, y'all saying buy another pack?
Don't
No.
buy the back, no.
What were you
Keep
saying?
doing
What were
what
you
you're
guys saying?
doing. That's much better.
I was saying, I don't know. I consider getting a rope right now, but that's just me.
No.
Listen, a rope can be used for a lot of things.
We know exactly what you mean.
No, listen, Reggie. You know a rope can be used for a lot of things. Yeah.
Especially that I'm black.
Whoa!
Wow,
It's not mean that at all.
this just keeps getting worse.
Yo, this shit.
Turn.
Yo, let's get
It's
Rodney
taking
King out
quite
here,
a
bro.
turn, hasn't it?
But yeah, I tried a couple of pulls. I don't know what else to
I don't
say.
know, man. Reggie, I think your luck just sucks.
Yeah. Like,
It's
it would just
unfortunate.
be awesome for the stream if I was to pull her, you know? But at the
Yeah,
same
it
time,
would.
it's like, come on, dog. 7P is out of pocket with this one.
Hey, ask Lorenzo. He might give it to you.
Or try it on your brother's account. Maybe you're gonna get it.
Oh my, no. I would only try it on, this is the airship account.
No, you can still.
Well, no,
try it
you get a
just to
free
get-
spin. Try the
Yeah,
free
you get free
spin.
spins.
Oh,
yeah.
got you. Yeah. Probably already did that shit. Yo, shout outs to fucking Harry in first guild, bro. I think it was busting my balls. Talking about, yeah, if we don't know who the alt is, we're gonna have to kick the account. I'm like, jackass. Do you not watch my stream? Like, I literally just
No,
said,
he does not. He lives under a rock.
yeah, no, it's not only that. Like, I literally told him, hey, yo, guys, invite such and such. If you watch my stream, I said invite Deja Vu. If you watch my stream, you should already know whose account it is. And then the dude is like, it gets accepted. The account gets accepted. Then he's like, well, if we don't know whose account it is, I'm gonna have to kick it, bro. And I'm like, bro, jump on Discord. He's like, no, just PM me. I'm like, bro, do you want to take a screenshot of me saying it's my account or some shit? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Like, I just felt like he wanted to take a screenshot of me saying it in game so he could report that shit. That's what I felt like. I was just like, I don't know what's up with this.
I mean, they keep security pretty tight. Not gonna lie. Although,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, but you feel me though? Like, he's like begging me to say it in game, and I'm just like, nah, bro. Like, you're a dickhead, bro. The whole time yeah, go ahead. The whole time.
no, I can't shit talk my teammates. Come on now.
All right, let's go for the 60 spin on my Walker account. Swear to God, if I get. Yo, what? Yo, they wilding out here, bro. They wilding. 7P, you done did it with this one, bro.
Did you get it?
No. It's just I got 2-5. I don't know, man. 7P is wilding on it. If this was a 5th skill commander, I would actually probably drop the extra.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
It's just the fact that I know they're gonna. Yeah, I agree with Yoda. Like, and I said it earlier. I feel like they're just gonna come out with a 5th skill airship commander later down the road, and then it's like, why did I go so crazy on this one? Like, what? You know what I mean? It's just dumb. I don't know. They dropped the ball on this one.
All right. Let me say it a different way for our Nigerian prince that has a hard time agreeing with me on anything. Exactly what Reggie just said. Why would you go and spend the money on this commander when you know that in probably a month or two they're going to drop a new type of S-class commander just like Zexorus?
All right, I'll answer that. All right. So when we play this game, we all have our arcs that we respectively play on, correct? We have what we're building towards and what we aspire to have on our arcs. For example, if a new commander is released and it works for you, you know you want to get this commander, you will do what you can to get said commander. If a new commander gets released and they don't work for you, and you see that, oh, I'm an airship main, this is an infantry comm, they don't work for me, then you don't get the commander. It's as simple as that. But if you come out of your way to say this commander sucks because it's not meeting your requirement, that's not very open-minded of you, because if it's up
Nice
to you,
guy.
I'm saying more than that. You're just focusing on one part of it, and that's why I'll leave it alone from there.
Not now, children. Can we just hug and kiss and enjoy Valentine's together?
Yeah.
That was yesterday.
I mean, I'll kiss my homies all the time. Gotta give the Pookie Bears what they want.
Yeah. And my 2 cents, I'd rather get an offensive commander. The defense meta has been getting shitted on for the longest. And I agree with Yoda, what Yoda's also talking about with the fact that this comm needs to be full march. Bruh, you already seen what happened to commanders who have to be full march. You get butt fucked by 1 slot bust, and it's just like all the effort you put into it, then you're gonna have to get anti-1 slot bust gear. So you might as well get the anti-1 slot bust gear first before you get your full march gear. It's hell. In my opinion, the fact that swap gear costs a couple of grand, they definitely dropped the ball on this one. The game is increasingly getting more expensive when the player base is getting smaller. It just doesn't add up. It's not adding up. That's just my 2 cents, but you guys could definitely take it somewhere. Oh, shit. I must have hit a soft point because niggas is extra quiet.
No,
Oh,
I said that's all. That's all I'm gonna say about it, and I'm gonna stick to it because I mean, like I said, agree to disagree on things.
No, but I do understand what Maverick is getting. By the way, Maverick, I'm not saying anything against what you're saying, which is, if you already had Life Symphonizer and you already have this gear lined up, and it's like this comp comes out, yeah, icing on the cake. You know what I mean? You got the right gear, and then this commander is going to work with that gear. But an account like mine, or an account like some other people who are more offense orientated, yeah, this is not the commander for you. So just go ahead and skip this one and wait for something geared towards what you have.
And that's definitely a nicer way to say it. I mean, like
Well-
for me, I'm a attack based arc. Like I don't run defensive gear, so it would be costly for me to even try to adapt to it.
100%. Now I agree because like
And Maverick,
Mhm.
I'm not 100% displacing your opinion on it either. So please don't misunderstand that. I'm saying, in my opinion, this is a trash moment for this kind of commander. Okay, so don't misunderstand that.
your name stepped out.
Hmm.
Yes.
he had to go grab some beans, bro.
Oh my God, he warming up the beans. Son of a bitch.
No, he's not even warming it up. He's just grabbing the cold can. I'm sorry, Mav. I love you, homie. Just in case you somehow see that part.
What's your take on it, Black Tiger? Are you getting this commander?
I did my free shot at it, and that's as far as I go.
Trust me, it's not worth it.
I'm more after DS than I am
Facts.
than her.
Facts. I got my baby girl with absolute suppression. I'm about to finish her build soon. I'm actually gonna do in 2 more weeks when I finish the. I'm doing Geistone run, and I gotta go 2 more weeks. And once I by the way, you were having issues with the Geistone runs, Rumi, right? Were you having issues with Geistone runs?
No.
Okay, cool. I don't have to say it then. No, but so I haven't missed it yet. Meaning I've done it for 2 weeks straight, and I got it back to back. I'm about to do it another 2 weeks, so I can complete this thing that I'm building over here. I was gonna give it to Baby Girl Elf, but low key, I am dying for this new gear to drop, and that's probably even why I didn't drop another a pack on this new com, because I'm actually more focused on the gear. Nanto, what I said earlier about the crit stuff, Nanto with the new Walker chest is the equivalent to, like I said, Fumahal right here with the 40% and Overlord with the 50%. That's 90. That actually, this accuracy, right? The Nanto and the thing that's 90. Let's look at the new dodge set. God damn, that dodge set is ridiculous. That shit is 130. That's 110. That's 110 dodge, right? Yeah, that's 110 dodge. Well, anyway, the Nanto plus this Nanto plus the new Walker chest, that's 90.
Aurora.
Yeah, plus the Walker base accuracy, and if you put accuracy in half of the upper part of the star jewels, your equipment, I really do believe that an elf terror space build is coming back. Hence the the new talent that's talking about terror space hitting the entire row. So I think a terror space elf will be the future of elf, in my opinion. With this right here, terror space also deals damage to units in the same column as the target, and it reduces the target. It reduces the damage dealt by units affected by terror space. So I think that that's definitely the direction they're going with elf. So what I'm gonna do is when that new chess piece drops, I hope it's not a ridiculous price, but whatever. Gotta work with what you can. But I'll be able to take off this chess piece off of elf and throw it on baby girl over here, and go ahead and You look at that trigger rate right there. That 85% trigger rate. If I bring these two up, I'm more than sure I'll be able to get a 90% trigger rate. And the reason why that makes me so happy to pass this on to Sister Wolf is because I wouldn't use Steam Cannon at that point. Once I get this to 90% trigger rate, I'm going Mind Map. And Mind Map beats Orochi and freaking Reinhardt in one go. And shit, I don't even know if Mind Map will steal the new commander's skills. Because there's nothing in the game that says that it can't be stolen.
Oh, I can tell you that
Mm-hmm.
the Steam Cannon doesn't work on it.
Okay, no, that's absolutely cool. But I want to know if Mind Map will allow it to steal that skill. That would be quite ridiculous.
Well, run a gauntlet real quick. Make sure. Do you have somebody with mind map on?
Yeah, I'll do it right now.
You just gotta make sure that Sister Wolf makes it to her.
Yeah, like this. I'm telling you, bruh. 90%? Bruh. All right, anyway, let's run it. Let me just put Star Jewel. Yoda's absolutely right. This is a good way to test it. Oh, and I haven't even done it on this account, so it works even better.
So then, how big is your sister? Ugh. So I'd hate for like your elf to. Okay, they're not very large.
Yeah. But the thing is, I low key want this fight to last a little longer. Well, let's do something. Let's do a defensive build. I'm gonna try something defensive.
I would run it with just Sister Wolf first, just to see how far she gets by herself before adding another commander.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm going straight defensive because I want to see if she eats it. As a matter of fact, I might even drop the troop count.
Well, mind you, you're still going against like 400 or 500.
Okay, that's
what was it? Troops. I'd still march it at yeah.
That. Oh, how to get fucked. All right.
It's okay. So you're definitely gonna probably need to try a little bit there.
Let's try auto. Oh yeah, she's getting that ass tapped. Okay.
Ooh. Well, I mean, you got a little bit to go. Yeah, I'd see how far Elf gets through it.
Fucking smoke.
It's okay.
I need
Maybe like half of what
half
Elf is running.
Bibbity boppity bibbity.
Trying to do this for science, man. What do you think? The 77? Something light?
I was gonna say like 200 or like 150.
We want her to lose, though. You know?
Right, but she's still got to tear through the first two.
Let's see. 77 don't work. I'll increase it.
Okay. I guess I didn't think about it that way. Oh.
Yes.
There you go. Okay. Here we go. Slow down.
She definitely took it, right?
Hold on. It hasn't triggered yet.
Oh, yeah. From the...
My map hasn't triggered yet.
Yeah, the problem is that this bitch fucking is going second. So defensive. Okay, so we know slot 3 has it. Hopefully slot 6 will steal.
I don't think it's taking anything.
The problem is when the buffs get on the new com, there's no arrows.
Well, I guess the counter attack doesn't work that way. You don't counter a counter. Cornelius says my map doesn't take the defense mode buff.
Oh, it doesn't? Okay. Were you able to confirm that? How did you confirm it?
Well, I feel like we just confirmed it right now, but
Yeah, that's an interesting one. Damn. Guild members. Okay. That's kind of corny. My map should have been able to steal that.
well, I mean, does my map steal the Mender bot?
No.
I don't think Menderbot,
Exactly.
no. Menderbot works differently though. Because it's not a buff. This new thing is like a, let me read it.
Well, does it steal? Okay, Rogers' defensive stance.
Actually, I think it does.
It should. It steals all buffs. Like let me see. Has a 60% to trigger before. Okay. Until the initiator switches to defensive mode. Countering everything in defensive mode. Well, we have multiple people that confirmed it that doesn't work that way. I guess a defensive mode. I don't know. It definitely sounds like a. But I will say one of the things that that is alarming about how it works is it doesn't buff. Like you don't see an arrow. I use my
Well,
map
it's
on
because
Rogers and it steals it, but my map doesn't steal status quo, DR, or the new comp.
well,
Yeah.
because the desperate measures is a passive skill too. So that ball of light is defensive mode, but desperate measure you don't see because it's a passive skill.
It's the glowing orb that's a defense. Okay. Chronolus Mon. Thanks for that info, bro. That's really dope.
I call him Cornelius.
No, it's definitely Kron. Kron is like Kron.
I
and
know.
then
Last time I streamed, I called him Cornelius, and everybody gave me
Cornelius,
shit
yeah.
for it. I'm like, that's what I'm calling him. I dubbed the Cornelius.
It's like
I dubbed thee. Your new name is Cornelius.
Kron. It's yeah. I wish homie would just jump. Yeah, he's in here. What's up, bro? Can you tell us how to say your name? If you can set up your mic. I know your mic right now is muted. But I'm gonna call you Mon for now. But yeah, thanks, Mon.
Hey, Mon.
Yeah, thanks, Mon, for confirming it this time and last time you jumped on here. It's just very interesting how they choose to do these things. But in my honest opinion, this con should not have cost this much just to unlock, and then the gear be as expensive as it is. It's just out of this world, man. They are really. What's up?
I feel like it should have been like every other ACOM that comes around to where $100 on a gold spend or gold buy, and you get a class at least.
100%, bro. 100%. And look at the position that I'm in now. I'm a content creator for the game. This new commander came out, and I can't even show replays of it. I can't even show testing.
Same.
You know what
I
I mean?
have no aspirations to spend the money to try to get her either.
Yeah, and it's just like, bro, like time is money. So to give up my time to create the videos and to give up my money to create the content, it's like, dude, you're asking
That you don't
way
have
too much.
That you have no monetary return on doing.
Facts. Like, cause I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, I'm not gonna, drop the guap that's necessary to get her gear. Like, I'm not gonna drop it like that. This is ridiculous, man. This game is far too overpriced. Far too overpriced. In a day and age where people are playing Fortnite, bro, like it's just like COD, Fortnite, you got Apex. Like there's games out there where you can have a freaking blast, and yet this game that they're just catching everybody with the Stockholm syndrome, bro. This should just be called Stockholm syndrome fighter. Like I just don't get it, bro. Like I don't know, man. As the population drops, I feel that they should be more friendly with the prices. Just to drop an ACOM for that price.
Well, and that's kind of where my comment about money grab is coming from. It's like there were messages sent to me today where they're like, does the dev or the 7P representatives even respond to you guys anymore? Because it doesn't seem like they've been responding in their own Discord even. And I'm like, no, they don't. I mean, they respond, a week later maybe.
Well, what I think it is they're going for their they probably have the meeting. They're not meeting their quotas that they need to hit. They're probably adjusting to the new decrease. The biggest thing that they messed up, I'm gonna say it, and I think everybody will agree, when they started banning people. That was a fucking big hit to the community because I still have people message me like, "Hey, my friend is still banned. Can you help me?" And I told 7P, unban everybody that you banned. You're destroying your goddamn community. And they didn't unban some people. They unbanned a lot, but the decent amount that they didn't ban, let's say they didn't unban like 50%. That 50% definitely told their other friends that they're leaving. And now, you have people who don't have their friends playing anymore, and they lost the community aspect. So it's just they should not be banning people. I'm sorry. Just because these people are not spending money and they're doing it the free way, let them enjoy whatever they're enjoying, like sending resources or whatever they're doing with bots. Let them do what they're doing. They're trying to find a way to play your goddamn game, and you're banning them. And then you're having events where you're telling people to spend damn near $2,000. It's like, bruh.
Yeah.
I hate to just get on here and talk crap, but at the end of the day, if I didn't speak on the reel that's in the front of us, man, and I just kept encouraging everybody, just this is the best game on the fucking planet Earth, and I would be doing a grand disservice to all my viewers, and I like to keep it real. I would be doing you all a grand disservice if I said that I totally agree with the decisions that are being made. I don't.
I blame Rumi.
Huh? What'd I do?
You're just too quiet. Trying to get you talking.
Rumi's just like, damn, man. we all hate for it to be this type of stream. We all hate for it.
Man, I just be sitting here listening. Like, I'll jump in when I got shit to say,
Hey, it could be worse, Reggie. My stream on Saturday took a really dark turn.
What happened?
Hey, yeah. Oh,
fireside chat, nigga. This you turned it into?
Oh, it went. Listen, I might have done a whoopsie, and it is what it is.
It got. I mean, go watch it, Reggie.
Can I get? I'll watch it, but can I get like a little preview? A little. No.
Topic is suicide.
But of who though? Of who?
I feel like you could use your brain a little bit and get to a conclusion.
Not you, Yoda.
No.
Okay.
Man, Yoda, that was not convincing, buddy. I would just say I heard it, and it sounded like, well, I've been thinking about it.
Well, now that you mention it,
I was like, now that you mention it, no, but yeah, whoever. Okay, I'll definitely check it out. But if the person,
it was near the end. It was near the end.
Okay, but whoever was thinking about that, honestly, I would tell you to start working out. If that person is still here, if the person who brought that up and really was thinking about it, I would tell you to start working out, because in all honesty, man, I have found happiness. And it's in the sense that, like, I can truly define it. Happiness is progression.
And maybe stop drinking. That might help.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey.
Listen,
I
I'm
like
just
my
saying.
alcohol.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
This
No.
person knows what I'm saying.
Yeah. And I hope my my monthly drinking games did not contribute to that. I think it's a happy drunkenness.
No, once you figure out who we're talking about, which I'm shocked you haven't figured it
No,
out
I,
yet.
I
think
was
you
gonna
just
say
said. I think
I'm
you just
dropping
said
some
when I
heavy
could stop
context
drinking.
clues. No, it's not me, buddy.
Oh, okay.
Although, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like sometimes, like shit crosses my mind, but no,
Okay, is the person in this room in this group right now?
no,
No.
Is it a person that's ever been on one of our chats?
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
one that might have potentially been banned from a couple.
Damn.
Or
say-
more.
Okay, well, yeah, there you go.
No,
We're just
I'm
dropping.
gonna say this. I'm gonna say this.
We just dropping bombs up in this bitch.
No, I'm gonna say this. He's a kind of an attention whore, low key. I've had a
Uh-huh.
I've had a conversation with a couple of people, and he'll say that type of stuff just to get people's attention and things like that. But I will say this, in all honesty, guys, start working out. Like any area of your life, if you have something that's actually progressing to the point, like that other people compliment you, and I'll go far to say this: if you're contemplating, suicide or this, that, the third, whatever, right? Just know that progress is happiness and discipline is worship. And what do I mean by that is that, for example, I'll just use working out again. When I'm at the point right now where I'm working out and, people walk by me and they're like, dude, you're a freaking tank, man. And I'm like, okay, thanks. And they're like, no, man, like you're getting big. You're a thick dude, man. How much do you weigh? And I tell them I weigh 225. And they're like, damn, man, you wear it well, man. I bet it's all muscle. And I'm like, goddamn, like, dude, random person just walked by me and he's just giving me compliments about my build. And what I'm trying to say is this: like, when you have a body that you have from working out, it's really discipline that they're worshiping. They're like, man, you've been so active that you physically changed your body to where I can see through your shirt that you're a freaking tank. And it's not like a keg. No, it's literally traps, shoulders, biceps. Like right now I have either 17.5 or 18-inch biceps. So it's like, and my shoulders are just as big too. My shoulders are equal with my arm. And I also work out forearms and I work out calves. So regardless, and I'm literally like 3 or 4 weeks away from a six pack. And regardless, all I'm saying is when you can physically change your body, and my hairstyle, like if I just took a picture of myself right now, you see my hairstyle brand new. Like it's just,
We don't need it. We don't need another third lead.
Yeah,
pick.
no, okay,
Thank
but
you.
regardless, what I'm getting at is, guys, if you know,
Yeah, we don't need that again.
no, what I'm just saying, man, happiness is progress, and discipline is worship. If you are grinding consistently on whatever your craft is, whatever it is that you do, whether it be bodybuilding, code, website development, just anything, art, people are gonna see that all your hours of hard work add up to something, and they're gonna praise you for it. So honestly, just keep the discipline, guys, and like seriously, just change your life. You can't expect to get something that you've never have doing the same shit you've always done. You're gonna have to do something you haven't done. But I'll just leave it at that. Before I turn into a motivational speaker and shit. And if all
we turned 2 streams into a suicide prevention. Let's go.
Yeah. And if all else fails, go ahead and smash prostitutes and record it. And
I thought you were gonna say just smash it and do it, and I was like, Reggie, you can't say that, buddy. Like, that's where I thought you were going.
No. I was gonna say just smash some escorts and turn it and start a Pornhub account. That's always good. Look back at your life.
Reggie, is that your way of saying you needed some homies? Is that what you're saying?
I got some new footage for the boys. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, wait a minute.
Help! I need an adult.
I need an adult that's not me. Please and thank you.
But yeah, back to Ark of War. If they literally half the prices of everything in this game, I would be very happy. You guys not agree?
Then they wouldn't make any money in the first place.
Kind of.
So regardless.
But they're really shoving this stuff down our throats, man. Like it's just
Even if they cut it down to a third,
It's just not sustainable. Like, I've
Like,
been
I mean,
playing.
cut it down 33%, not to a third.
Yeah, it's wild. Why do they expect people to spend so much?
You know what they could do, Reggie, and we wouldn't even have to talk about it. Not put out a com for $2,000
Right, dog. It's an A grade com, bro.
in the first place. In the first place, they just don't do it. It's a bad business model.
I was gonna say, I play a lot of other mobile games, and spending $100 gets you very far in most of those games.
Yeah. You play Clash Royale by chance? Clash or Battle?
I do, dude. Just even $50 takes you to a whole new level. It's fucking insane.
Yeah. I love Clash Royale. Is that the not the one with the bases? Is Clash Royale the one with the cards, right?
Yeah, the one with the cards, and you have the towers, and you're trying to,
Bro, I love that game for most of the part until you start fighting people with like really leveled up cards, and then it's like you know how to solve, like you know how to beat, let's say, a P.E.K.K.A, right? Like it's gonna attack whatever's in front of it. So you throw like if it's coming towards like it's just past the bridge, you throw like a small little weenie thing in the middle of your battlefield. It'll walk to the middle of the battlefield, and both your towers are now hitting the P.E.K.K.A. Like small things like that. Like you can come up on elixir, like you can trade even, or if not better. But then when somebody has something that's like 14 or some shit, and you're like, you do the same tactic, it just does not fucking work. So then you have to,
yeah, exactly.
and it's just like, oh, but that counters that. So then you have to go ahead and overspend elixir to counter the damn guy now, because it's too leveled up, and then he just over trades. Like for that 8 elixir or 7 elixir that he just spent, you had to over trade because he's overpowered up, and now something that you could have, something that you would have had a positive elixir trade. It's all good. Something that you would have had a positive elixir trade by sending something in the middle and 2 towers hitting the P.E.K.K.A and him dying. Now you have to overspend, and now he's in an advantage. And it's like, bro, like I know how to beat that strategy, but since you spent money, now I lose to that strategy. Like that's where I get frustrated in Clash Royale.
But I mean, again, Clash Royale, they have microtransactions.
Yeah.
And you can pay to get to the top.
Yeah.
And like some of their packs you can get for like $7 will like increase your whole fucking pack by a fucking level. So I'm just saying, even though they're full of microtransactions, and I'm not saying that they're not, their microtransactions actually benefit you. And it's not like this is going to benefit me in like 3 months. It benefits you almost instantly.
Yeah. If we all spent half, if not 1/4 what we spent on Ark of War on Clash Royale, we would be top players, like top 100.
Exactly. You would be in the top 100 of the players.
That shit is crazy, man.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just like you could spend $40,000 on this game and you're still not even like close.
Yeah, that's and that's something I want to ask you personally, Rumi. I know you've said a bunch of times, you would have just bought a house, but like I know you're pretty solidified in this game. Like you have 50 gear, right?
I had 50 gear. I have a 50 gear on, Anyways, yeah.
Okay, so how much of the battlefield, if you really tried, like really tried, how much do you affect the battlefield in most of the content that you enjoy in the game, whether it be GC, whether it be Cassidon, whether it be Planet Side, like with everything that I'm assuming that you've thrown in well over 40, all over 8 years of play, well over 40K, over 8 years of play.
Oh yeah, massively.
Yeah. So yeah,
I mean, with my current setup, if I was on my previous setup, I did better in GC on that previous. On this one, I actually do a lot better in CAS, to be honest. Like, my main goal is to, like, bomb the shit out of somebody or kill all the Reinhards that I can. Excuse me, dude. I'm gassy as fuck. I'm sorry. My main impact is going to be on cats, especially because like I'm almost always there. I'm almost always rotating out, getting back in. That's where you see really my impact. Keep in mind the company I keep with. Like I don't exactly compare. Like it's hard to compare to fucking Evor or Regal or Otter in the sense of effectiveness and like a GC. But I'm typically, when it comes to GC, I'm within I believe I'm typically within the top 20 of the guild. I mean, there's some GCs where like I just don't have speed ups, so I like get as many points as I can. And it's like, nah, I gotta back out. Like, there's nothing more I can do. Um, so yeah, that's also a pretty decent factor in it as well. But
Yeah.
I typically shine the best in Cass. After all the FBI and their points buying and shit, I was still in the top 20 between both guilds in terms of points.
Yeah, and what I'm saying is, like,
but I've spent a lot, and
Mhm.
I still have more that I need to spend before I would say, oh yeah, I'm super effective. Like I'm very much like in the right scenario, I'm effective. Otherwise, it's just nah.
I got you. And the reason I'm asking the question is because, like, I would figure after you get to a certain point, like, there's just like a bracket of players that you can kind of bully. But do you feel that's not the case because there's enough strong people to shut you down if you get too reckless?
Oh yeah, I mean, if like let's say I started acting up in first or something, and they really wanted to, like, dude, I'm fucked. Simple as that. I mean, honestly, I will confidently say I've gotten to the point where, like, if I go to a server, I can accurately determine like who's going to be a threat to me and who's not. And like I'll typically go through the list and be like, all right, this person, do I have their gear? And then like I'll ask around, try to get their gear. Which again, this is why it's important to have a lot of friends in the community, because like they will literally just be like, oh no, that's his gear. Like you don't really have to worry about it, or so on and so forth. Which is like keeping the connections as tight. Like they're honestly, if it wasn't like one of the big three servers, like you have EXE now, which is massive, in TNB, FBI, stuff like that. Like I could feasibly go onto any other server and be a massive issue, if not take over. But in terms of fighting like the top guilds and shit, like if I went to their planet, no, I wouldn't be doing shit. Especially server side, it's just not worth it.
Right. And what about you, Yoda? Do you feel that there's like a bracket of players, like if I were to say D, C, B, A, and S, do you feel that you've reached a bracket where, like, I don't know, 80% of players on the battlefield are really not a threat? And it's just that upper 20%. So you could kind of fool around, jump around, hit stuff until that 20% kicks in and like, yo, this guy's acting up. Let's go ahead and put him in his place. And then you kind of back out. What bracket do you feel that you're at? The A, B, C, D, E, or double S or S, and what percentage of the battlefield do you think
Well,
that you're stronger than?
before Broken Fortress, I would say I was in like the S range, but now it definitely dropped in terms of being effective, unless I'm being my Leroy Jenkins side in like Galactic campaign. But even then, like the last Casseton, I did a lot better, but that was also just having better time frames for me to participate. For me, like this whole last 6 months has just been difficult for me to participate due to time frames of when things are occurring. Like I didn't even go to our finals GC today because it was 4 a.m. for me.
Right.
So, like, I haven't been able to participate in Galactic campaign almost an entire season because of the time frames.
Yeah, and that's another
So,
issue.
like,
That's another. Like I'm working 2 jobs. I'm working 2 jobs personally, and yeah, like you know, some jobs you have where you could just throw your phone up to the side and kind of just still work. But the environments that I'm in right now, it's like they're literally saying no phones. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of
Mhm.
rough to be a part of things. And so I'm just
Well,
looking at it as a great time to
don't
grow.
get me wrong. Like,
Mhm.
if it's like a afternoon matchup, like, and I'm still at work, typically I can just take time to myself, and because I don't take a lunch, I can just be like, I'm just gonna take a break. Fuck this shit. And I can sit there and I can play the match for an hour, and it wouldn't, unless something populated within the time frame. Like, it's not a big deal to me. My problem is that the matchmaking or like gate opening has been um early in the morning, to either I'm driving to work or I'm asleep or I had just gotten to work, or it's like in the middle of the day to where like I have no ability to really, like, I don't look at my phone when I'm at work typically, unless like I have that brief moment of taking a breath. And even then, like, it's probably around like 10 o'clock, and then I don't get that breath again until about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So, yeah. I guess when I worked the graveyard back, 3 years ago, shit, I was on all the time. I was the graveyard warrior. I was night shift when it came to the game.
Yeah.
Participated in everything. Waking up early, I'm already awake. you know? But
100%.
now it's like, I'm an insomniac. I have issues sleeping, and I'm awake till 1 in the morning. So when I do finally fall asleep, I'm not waking up 3 hours later for a galactic campaign. Fuck that.
Facts. But
So,
with
and then with a lot of the changes in ROI, they changed like the last 3 or 4 weeks for galactic campaign have been based on like Germany time frame.
Mhm.
So it's been like 4 in the morning. I'm like, I'm over it. I'm gonna not be a part of this if I can't even participate anymore. There's no like galactic campaign was what made it fun for me, and I can't even participate in that. Fuck that shit. So I have a couple of guildmates like, oh, are you gonna jump to this, or you gonna stick with us, or like, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know where I'm gonna land right now. I've had a few people reach out and say, hey, come hang out for a bit, and their guilds are not like superpowers like I've been in,
Mhm.
so I might have more fun in it, you know. And that's not to be like a cocky asshole of like, oh yeah, like my 500 million arc pulling it into the average 200 million arc kind of guild. It's more or less like I probably won't be facing people with 12 Zexerits full marched.
Yeah, that has definitely taken my usefulness out, which is why, especially in cast, like I think that's where it's going to shine more for me. Like I would conservatively put myself like on a good day, like if we're going based off the ABC, S class, I'd put myself like at an A, and that's considering my gear. I'm putting myself roughly at like an A, like a low A, if not a high B. But I'd say honestly, I can face like 60 to maybe 70% of the opponents and not really have to worry about it.
And I'd still say I'm in the A status. And I've you know adapted to other ways of playing to make sure I can still do damage. It's just when it comes to like casting and accepting how much loss, like what's your acceptable loss? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what are you going to be okay healing
and
in
trust me,
every aspect of the word?
and trust me, I understand the aspect of the game where it's so team orientated, where like your team might really need something and you fill that role, but you're not going to be that great in most of the PvP. But when it comes to team composition, like you're rounding out your guild a lot better. So I understand that sometimes you got to take that role. But I think for what people are forking out, you know, what I mean, are spending, it's like, bro, you should at least over 40K. When you drop that much, you would think like, all right, I can body at least this amount of the battlefield and have fun to this extent. But it's so mind blowing that this game is crazy expensive and there's a lot of people spending. And I just hope that, you know, those people have it within their means, because you know some people are ranking up credit card debt, and you know what I'm saying, being like, God damn. No, not you, but I'm talking about other people, bro. Sorry if
I'm
you feel
feeling a
comfortable.
little called out right now.
Yeah. This nigga here.
They're there, Rumi. They're there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, his voice is cracking. You've cracked him.
No, but it is wild, man. It absolutely is wild, man. Stuff that that happens in this game, and it's like, bro, like, yeah, I ain't even gonna try to dive down that hole, man. I just think it's wild prices for a menu.
I will say
Holy shit, Batman.
I haven't legitimately set on this game since like the beginning of last cast, which I know wasn't super long ago, but for me that's a pretty big deal.
I've spent $170 in the last 3 months.
Wow. Bad Yoda, bad.
That's phenomenal.
No, that is actually phenomenal. I commend you, Yoda.
That was basically like 1 pack a month for the last 3 months.
Yeah, that's a lot less than I've spent.
Dude, I haven't even been buying the weekly packs, and I always buy the weekly packs.
To be honest, I've been getting like bots, and you know, like look, just take a quick look at this. You already know this, right?
And that's using the 30% off
packs,
coupons.
The honest packs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Honest packs.
So you see, as you can see here, right? And as you can see here, it's like I'm trying to get to that 40 gear set range. Oh, someone jumped in. Trying to get to that 40 gear set range.
It was just Missy.
Yeah. All. But yeah, I'm trying to get to that range, but at the same time, it's like the closer I get to this part of the game, the more I realize it's just gonna get steeper and steeper and steeper. It's like,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm at 45 all the way down, and I refuse to spend on honest gear to get to 50. So I didn't know how else to put that, but
just get better.
Like I have, 3 nanobots at this point. It's just getting a gear up to 45, so you can eat it to get 1 gear to 46. So it's a slow process, and I just don't have the money to spend $200-300 on a 50.
Definitely budget yourself. Hey Missy, welcome to the chat. I don't know if you want to mic.
She's usually at work, just in listening.
Oh, okay. But
she's a lurker.
Yeah, but guys, definitely budget yourself. Play to enjoy yourself, because like I already know, like for the time frame that I've been playing, 2 years, maybe 1 or 2 months. The thing that irks me the most is that like you'll have players that are just freaking huge, and they're telling smaller players, "Yeah, man, come PvP, man. I just want to kick your butt." And it's like, yo, dude, like find somebody your size, bro. Like, there's no reason you're asking.
We call that micro dick syndrome.
Talk shit, get hit. That's how it goes.
Well, no,
I don't care what size you are. If you start talking shit to me, like I'm gonna tell you to get your ass out, and we'll see where the mouth go.
No. But like, for example, like I told you earlier, bro, I was promoting my stream in the world chat. Some dude literally was like, "Oh, yo, how come you come join GC or cast, like do something PvP?" And I'm like, "Yo, bro, I'm growing, bro. Like I'm not even tier 12, and you're telling me to come over there and PvP. Like what? What? I'm not even tier 12, nigga." Oh my. And I say that to say, Like I'm hyperspace 2. Think about that. Like I'm a tier 11 with hyperspace 2, and this nigga's telling me, "Come over here, let's PvP."
Oh, come on, Reggie. You have the box troops.
Oh my
Yeah, come on, motherfucker, you got T12.
jeez.
Pull it out your ass. Be a real streamer. Do it for the content.
Oh my. When I
This one's for Grinch.
one's for Grinch. Then,
Loses hundreds of T12 trying to prove a point.
and then he just proceeds to get zeroed. It's like this one's for Grinch.
This is for you, Grinch.
Oh God.
Fuck, man. Holy.
What are you doing? For freedom! This is for Grinch!
Dude, I've been playing. I just got Helldivers 2 today, and let me tell you, spreading democracy is fun as fuck. But like every time that we would liberate a planet, I would just yell, "This is for Grinch," and that's literally all I did.
Oh man.
Giving them their fucking freedom, bro.
Yo, what had me dying was, I don't know, did you guys ever see that Exol meme where he's like, when Grinch asks people to sub but no one subs?
Yeah. Where's the mad SpongeBob with the red face?
It's just
Yeah.
a mad spot. Bro, I was dying when I saw that. Because he's been I will give Grinch this, man. He puts out a lot of content. Like,
Talking about that?
yeah, that one. Grinch when no one subs. Let me put that on stream. That shit had me dying. But yeah.
That's what she said.
Oh my God. I hope that's not what she said. I hope that's not what she said.
Hey, whoa, Ruby, be careful, okay? Be careful.
The
He's
suicide.
done it once. We don't need no more videos, okay? He proved the point.
Hey guys, I got a song I'd like you to hear.
Hard for
This is
life.
for you, Grinch.
But yeah, what else is of the new events outside of the new commander costing way too goddamn much?
It's ass. It's all ass. Ass.
Well, that was something
Yeah.
that's been brought up lately too. It's just that they combined Lunar New Year and Valentine's Day events, and there are a lot of people banking on using the roses that they saved from this time.
Yeah. That part I don't necessarily agree with.
What, people being mad about?
No, that
roses?
they were able to save it from last year, and then they just completely took that part of the event out.
Yeah.
Because I was saving some from last year, and like I had damn near 100 of them, and it's just like, well, I guess we're just. I had somebody mention this to me the other day. I saw where they were talking. They're just like, hey, are we ever going to use like the SEC again? Because like the past 2 events have been this fucking crystal bullshit, and I got like 6,000 SEC I've been saving for crafting gear. And they got a point. They haven't done an SEC event in the past 2 events.
SCC?
Secret equipment.
The fucking chest, the red chest.
Yeah, secret
Oh,
yeah, no,
okay.
100%. I literally have.
And if you count the
Super
filler events
chest.
in between that, it's been like 6 fucking events since we've seen that, and it's always been these damn crystals.
Yeah, I totally agree. Because on this account, I'm about to hit 1,000. Yeah, I have 906,
Well,
and it's just
let me put it
like,
this way: I have key of time and space. That I have cassets and turkeys. I do have a chocolate.
I do have
use.
cassette and turkeys, yeah, which we didn't
Salutes.
get to use this year.
Easter flowers, postcards, Kepler 22b Thanksgiving Day exchange postcards.
Dude, I got so much shit. Hold up, I got you, bro.
I
so
got a
much
lucky
shit.
rabbit's foot, dude. When's the last time you saw the lucky rabbit's foot?
About 6 months
I'll
ago.
give you another one. Commemorative coins.
yo, hold up.
I got you.
That's another one, dog. We didn't even get to.
I got
use
energy cubes. I haven't seen energy cubes in almost 2 years.
the energy cube. Yeah, I have
Yeah.
commemorative coins. I have
I
one of
do.
those.
I got 7 of them bitches. I got 5 cats and turkeys. I got a red lantern, which we haven't used in 2 years from the fucking last Chinese New Year's.
Yo, hold up. Here's the thing. We didn't get to use the 7th anniversary medal or the 7 Pirates 10th anniversary because of the
No,
events.
that's well, the 10th anniversary of Seven Pirates. That's new. They've never released anything like that before.
I got the
But
surfboard from like 2 years ago. I got the
I have the
fucking Guardian
surfboard.
medals. I got the
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
recruitment
oh yeah.
order and the
Recruitment
invitation
orders.
letters. Like, what the fuck? I'm never going to be able to use this
the
shit again. You know?
the anniversary one, buddy, is June, July. Is the anniversary, I think, or
Yeah.
March, I
Oh,
think.
March.
Yeah,
Also,
so
I'm going to go ahead and go to bed. Y'all have a good
yeah, no,
night.
likewise. I was looking at the time and I was like, nah. I just did my
I'm
dailies.
way past my bedtime, bro. I'm tired.
Nah, and plus we talked about everything I think thoroughly. There's not much to the events. Not many people want to freaking spend on what they're offering, and they're making it cost a lot.
moral of the
And
story: Seven
there's
Pirates. You can go fuck yourself.
no moral of
Love
the
you.
story. Just make the game better. Like you're trying. Honestly, I would say you're trying too damn hard, and you're too damn hard as shit. Like honestly, I prefer the old events over this. Like I really would. And I feel like most of the community can agree. Like honestly, most of these events, if we could go back to the previous way, that's what we would prefer.
Facts. Like the cycle that they broke, it's like they got to remember, like we're kind of basing our growth off of these cycles, you know, and the fact that they just like totally, oh, let's revamp it, let's put new events, this that, and like we just spoke about, there's so many items that we've had from previous events thinking they're gonna come over, like the flutes, secret equipment chests. There's a lot of things that it's kind of like you're leaving us kind of like.
Oh, I'm surprised we haven't run up on somebody with an Easter egg.
I got 2 of those.
I don't have an Easter egg, but I have a rabbit's foot.
And I ain't seen the Easter egg since, what, 6 or 7 years ago?
It's been a long time.
And
A
I'm
long
personally
time.
the everybody agrees they needed to put back in the crystal thing with the freaking magazines Oracle event. That was one of the biggest disappointments because a player like myself, I was like, oh wow, I could finally catch up. Nope.
I mean, they need to bring Shadow Matter, or God, you can tell I'm tired. Shadow Matter Oracle. They need to bring that back because if you look, a decent chunk of the people that have max lead, the only way they got that was because of Shadow Matter Oracle.
Yeah.
Well,
And then
the same thing that Reggie was saying. The true Shadow Matter. You got me all fucked up now. SM Oracle. SMO.
Dude, my bad. Damn.
That had the magazine drop.
Yeah, that was nice. That was nice.
Yeah, we need that back, man, because like that's a staple. Like there's people waiting for that, you know, but you know, they permanently moved it away, and it's just like it's just sad, man. The direction that they're going, it's like,
is that a blue eyes white dragon?
Yeah. But I think that's it for tonight, guys. Let's just end it on that. Sorry for those people who are still watching that you know, can't end it on a positive note. Well, you did see me swing for the new com, didn't get it. So if you end up getting it, congratulations to you. You're extremely lucky. Remember the method that you saw me using on stream. When you do the wheel, when you spin on the wheel, a lot of the times you're getting these firecrackers. Just go ahead here to where you can convert the Crimson Flame and the Firecracker to more Supernova Energy Crystals. You were able to see it on stream. I was able to get a full meal pulse. And as far as the Heavy Elements and the Particle Beam, you could trade until you can get enough to go ahead and, you know, trade more for the Crimson Flame. Or you could just attack monsters. So if you attack a lot of monsters and you have a ton of Firecrackers, you can actually get some more pulls here. But if you're not lucky like I was, you know, and if you don't have the gear for a defensive commander for the lifesteal, then don't worry about it. You didn't get it. You don't have the gear for it. Just keep it pushing. This commander will come back around. Get it then. Now, I think that's it. Anybody want to do some outros? Slide one.
Let's end on the positive note. Cheers. There you go. Fucking everybody take a shot if you're watching. I don't care if you got work tomorrow. Take a goddamn shot and you enjoy it.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
happy
Daddy.
belated Valentine's. Hey, hell, don't get me started. God damn, you threw my flow off, man. I was going on a tangent. Happy Valentine's Day. If you ain't got somebody that's a fucking womp womp, guess what? You got Arc of War. Clearly you got nothing better to do if you're watching us sit here and talk. So, fuck it. Cheers. Take a shot and enjoy life. Don't be sad. Just fucking drink your depression away.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Yeah. No, just drink it. Just drink. Take a shot. We'll listen. After a few shots, you'll be happy. And it'll be a happy note. And I feel like most of the people here can agree, besides Mav. I'm excluding Mav because I already know what he's going to say. Cheers. Yeah, you already knew what you were about to say there, buddy. I just cut you off before you could. Cheers. Cheers, Reggie. Appreciate the stream. Everybody that showed up, you're awesome, even if you just sat here and,
Shot the shit.
listened.
Yeah, that's it.
Shots fired.
Yeah, man.
Sorry. But anyways, y'all have a good night. I'm out.
All right.
Hey, buddy.
And Yoda, you want to do an outro?
Well, we'll see how everything keeps going. Love you. Love the support. Hopefully this next Cassetin and Galactic campaign will be more fun for me, but we'll see. Changes to be had. We'll see.
All right, absolutely. Maverick, you want to even know that you just got back?
Well, I wasn't here for a good chunk of it, but what I was here for was fun, as always. And until next time. I'll see you next time.
All right. Yeah. For me, I'll just say, at least we made it this far. Arc of War. Seen a lot of progression, a lot of things.
I bet they're white.
Based on the schedule of how things, probably see a really cool arc skin. That inspires me. I'll be releasing a lot more content next week. I picked up a lot of OT. With that OT, I can probably throw back into get to a point where I can PvP with everybody and streams start turning into stream. That's my goal. I'm not a PvE guy. I don't freaking grind to kill monsters better. Grinding to get to tier 12. I'm also working on my gear. You guys can see. Trying to learn as much about the game as possible. Trying to get to the PvP part so that we can have a fun at PvP, enjoying the best part of the game. But it takes a while to get there, and on stream on both accounts. I'm almost there. Hyperspace 1 on this one, which is the Walker main, right there, knocking at the door, tier 12. On my air account, here, same situation. Hyperspace 2, knocking at the door of.
And not gonna lie, Reggie, that's a lot of progress since the last
thanks,
time
man.
I remember looking at your history, where you were. I think you were like tier 10. The last time I remember you showing that, or me being part of you showing that. So that's a lot of growth right there. Good job.
Yeah, thanks. I'm really, like I said, I'm a PvP head, man. I'm just not gonna PvP below what Eternity. What's up? You in the chat? Hey, what's up with you, Eternity? But once again, I'm not gonna PvP at a low level and just have people say, "Hey, that streamer is trash," yada yada yada. When reality is, I know that I can do a great job. I just don't have the tools. Game asks a lot, but I'm not backing down. I'm gonna get to tier 12. Get you know, I'm gonna get to that point. As a matter of fact, next either this month or next month, I'm gonna actually build out finally for the first time all slots. I'm gonna have basically I'm gonna build a full March tier 11 because apparently the best way to get tier 12 is to repurpose them. So unlock them and repurpose them. Would you not agree with that, Yoda?
I'd done the math, and it really, unless you're using honest packs, you know, honest vendors,
Mm-hmm.
it equates to the same in terms of what you end up overall spending in resources. But I will say I felt better about it when I was converting and only worrying about gas versus having to worry about, in terms of airship, food, parts, and gas.
So when you convert, it's only gas?
Yeah. So if you evolve, it's going to be basically the remainder of food, parts, and gas it would have taken to create. Like, evolving, you're taking what you already spent on the tier 11 and the remainder of what a tier 12 would have been. When you do the repurposing, you're only using gas to repurpose, and then it's also UC, I want to say, or is it hyper? Hold on, I closed the game.
UC.
Yeah, it's UC instead of hypercrystal to repurpose from T11 to 12.
Really? So you can
That's
actually
how I got all my T10 was
Mhm.
I converted all my T9 over to 10.
Well, real quick, I just wanted to confirm that one more time. So, I can repurpose tier 11 to tier 12 and only use unlimited crystals
Yes.
Yep.
instead of hyper crystals.
I'll post a screenshot
Yep.
so you can see.
I definitely want to see that. That's definitely valuable information.
Yeah, so I mean, in some ways, technically, and then hold on, let me post this for you in the live chat. Then I'll go back to it real quick. Hold on. God, Discord changed the format on how to get to your photos recently. So that's the repurposing, and then evolving. I think it's the same thing.
Put that on stream for everybody. Yeah, no, that is freaking awesome. Because that normally would cost hyper crystals, right? To craft that, to make those.
Right, and if you evolve, it costs hyper crystals.
And to evolve is when you take tier 12 and you try to turn it into the higher tier 12, right? Or the second.
No, well,
What is the evolving?
evolve. So when you look at what is it, the Warriors Club, you have repurposing evolve. Evolving is taking a lower tier and making it the next tier. So like I said, it's taking what you've already spent on tier 11, and then whatever's left is what you would have spent on a 12.
My bad. Yeah. I totally forgot that was called evolved. Yeah. Everybody's been doing that with tier 1 to turn into tier 2.
And since I never really looked at it, this is also interesting. You can only use Mirage for ethereals, which then I'm assuming IC 1848 you have to have the ether degen to evolve it to it, and then for Cyan Shuttle, I would assume it's the origin to evolve.
Reggie was right before. Reggie was right before. You evolve T12 troops to the other